Sound check. Testing 1, 2.
Will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options, and no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-771-9887. That's 800-771-9887. What do you have to lose? Call 800-771-9887. Again, 800-771-9887.
Save big with Mother's Day deals on tires and wheels all this month at local Tire and Wheel, because we're not just going to celebrate Mom one day this month. No, we're going to celebrate Mom all month long. Mom's heartbeat was the first one you ever heard, and Mom was there for all those early mornings and late nights. And right now, you can get the tires you require and the wheels you desire for only $10 out of pocket. And this deal is good for every mom and for everyone who's ever had a mom. So yep, this month, everybody saves. Plus, at local Tire and Wheel, you get 9 months, same as cash. Payments to fit your budget, no credit check, and everyone approved. Or get our best prices ever when you pay with cash today. Plus, all local Tire and Wheel deals include roadside assistance, road hazard protection, lifetime rotating balance.
Okay, we got the live stream going, hooked up with the radio. We'll be officially starting our radio broadcast here in just a minute. I'll tell you, that's very windy over here. Kind of we're in a tunnel, too. Top field, so the whooshing sound you hear is the wind. We're taping everything down.
River Valley Radio Station. Locally owned, locally proud. This is River Country 102.3.
Russellville High School soccer. State tournament action for the Cyclones is made possible by First State Bank, Olathe Realty, Arkansas Tech University, by Chicken Mart, Union Bank, River Valley Tinting and Glass, by Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, Arkansas Beauty School, by Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Bill Ride Autoplex, Honda of Russellville, R&R Express, Stella Manor, by West Frazier, River Valley Furniture, Miller Roofing Company, Russellville School District, and Sorrell's Body Shop.
And we'd like to welcome everyone to Searcy, Arkansas, and the Harding University Soccer Inplex, the complex here just next to their indoor center side of the quarterfinals, the last one of the day on the boys' side. The one we're interested in as your Russellville Cyclones taking on the Rams of Hot Springs and Lakeside. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action on River Country 102.3. Our engineer back at the KCJC Studios is Stephen Barrett. We're here this morning. We're actually over at Searcy High School this morning to watch the Lady Cyclones pull an upset. They knocked off the defending state champions, the Lady Warriors of Little Rock Christian, won that game 2-1 to advance to the semifinals. And now we're hoping the senior boys could also go to the state semifinals. Tough draw for Russellville. They're playing the 3 seed in the Lakeside Rams, but they're not a typical 3 seed. The top 3 teams in the 5A South all finished with 1 loss. They all beat each other. It went to tiebreaker points, and Hot Springs Lakeside basically is the 3 seed, even though they only have 1 loss, and they split with the team who was the 1 seed, El Dorado. And basically it came down to last week, and because they did not win, they actually tied Benton. That put them as the 3 seed behind El Dorado and Benton. So a tough break for Hot Springs Lakeside. I'm sure they're thinking, wow, we're better than the 3 seed. We should be playing somebody other than the top-ranked Cyclones. Cyclones kind of saying the same thing, like, hey, we got a tough draw here facing off against Hot Springs Lakeside. Both these teams are very good. Throw the seedings out the window. And both these teams extremely good to make it to the quarterfinals. This could easily be a semifinal or maybe even a state championship contest between these 2 teams. Hot Springs Lakeside, they've only lost 1 game all season, and it was a conference game, but they're 15-1-3 overall, 12-1-3 in conference play. Again, those 3 ties, that's what did it for them, because you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, and that's why they finished just behind El Dorado and Benton. Your Russellville Cyclones are undefeated on the season, 19-0-1 on the season, 13-0-1 in conference play. That was good enough for their 5th consecutive conference championship. They're looking for more than that. Russellville has won 4 consecutive state titles. They've won 9 state championships overall, more than any other school in Arkansas high school history, and They're 1-1 for the second thumb, I guess you should say, this year, but a lot to go before that. We're going to continue with our pregame show after we take this break. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country, KCJC.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
High school students, are you ready to level up your future? If you're a rising junior, Arkansas Tech's Preview Day Level Up is going to help you unlock your potential. Join us on June 4th to visit the campus, visit with professors, learn about our amazing honors program, and find out how to hack your way to a better ACT score. A better score means more scholarship money for college. Come see what it's like to be an ATU student. Register today at atu.edu/levelup.
I choose to have my vehicle serviced at Phil Wright instead of going somewhere for a 10-minute oil change or a quick lube place because of the service, and also because at Phil Wright I'm able to get not only my oil change, but they know my vehicle. They've serviced it in the past, so they know its history and they know what it needs. If it needs something else besides oil, it's available here. I can get everything done in one stop.
Welcome back to Harding University, Searcy, Arkansas, side of the quarterfinals for the 5A state playoffs. We're getting ready for Russellville taking on Hot Springs Lakeside on a sunny, hot, very windy day here at Searcy. And looking down, it looks like the Hot Springs Lakeside fans outnumber Russellville fans 8-1. I was trying to count earlier, and Russellville fans, some trickling in, but Lakeside is already here and already packed. And getting ready for the matchup. And number one seed Russellville, they got the work cut out for them. And with Lakeside, we got somebody actually messing with our equipment. Sorry, Stephen, I put you on the there. We're somebody sitting in front of us. I hate doing that on radio and the live stream, but somebody has actually sat in front of us and is trying to move some of our equipment. So I hope we're still on the air right now. I'll tell you that it was a good day for yesterday for the 5A West and the 5A South. Both the conferences were 3-1 after day one. Only lost their 4 seed. We're sitting here saying that the 5A West is the best conference, but looking at day two, we got some validity to that because the 5A West continues to be a force. Van Buren, who's a 3 seed, knocked off the top seed out of the South, Benton, 2-0. So Van Buren advances to the semifinals, and then the 2 seed out of the West knocked off Pulaski Academy. They were the number 1 seed out of the Central, 4-1. That game was not close. So Siloam and Van Buren, 2 conference opponents, will meet in the semifinals tomorrow on the boys' side. Of course, we got the quarterfinals, Cyclones against Lakeside. The winner of this game will play the winner of Searcy and El Dorado. That being played at the exact same time over at Searcy High School. And the winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Now let's look over the girls bracket. We know both semifinals have been set. Of course, earlier our Lady Cyclones defeat Little Rock Christian 2-1. They will play Shiloh Christian, who came back to beat Lakeside. Shiloh was down 3-2 late, came back with 2 goals. It did not go to overtime. They won 4-3, and so Russellville Lady Cyclones taking on Shiloh Christian. That's a conference game. Shiloh, the 3 seed in our conference. We're the 2 seed, so our girls are going to be playing a familiar foe tomorrow at 10 o'clock to see who makes it to the state championship game. I don't know if this is a good or bad omen, but the Lady Cyclones were 2-0 against Shiloh Christian this year. They were 2-0 against them last year, so we'll see. On the Other side of the girls bracket, Searcy easily defeated Benton to advance to the state semifinals, and Siloam Springs pounded Maumelle 7-0, had the mercy rule going, and so Siloam and Searcy will play in the semifinals. So on the girls' side, there's 4 teams left, and 3 of them are from the 5A West. If Russellville wins here today, it'd be the same thing for the boys' side. 4 teams left and 3 from the 5A West. We'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
I stood there staring at my grocery receipt, and I'll be honest, it kind of took the wind out of me. Same cart, half the food, twice the price. That's when someone said, "Go to Chicken Mart." Now, my freezer's full again. My kids don't hear "not this week" as much. So visit Chicken Mart at 1808 South Arkansas Avenue and 106 Weir Road, Suite 3. Feed your family without feeling like you're losing a fight with Chicken Mart, your local chicken and more store.
Running a small business should be about growth, not paperwork. That's why Union Bank offers auto books, an easy way to send invoices, accept payments, and manage cash flow right inside your Union Bank app. Get paid faster with online links, in-app invoicing, or contactless payments with the money going straight to your Union Bank account, helping you grow small business. Visit Union Bank today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at gounion.bank. That's gounion.bank today.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us, Mike, when we were thinking about the Farmers Co-op. It's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville, an Arkansas River Valley radio station. Locally owned, locally proud. This is River Country 102.3.
Russellville and Lakeside getting ready to do battle here in the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament hosted at Searcy, Arkansas. Lakeside going to actually host the championship games for soccer, baseball, and softball, generally hosted at the UCA the last 5 years. Benton actually had the contract before that, but because of some construction, Lakeside will host all the championship finals, and that will be next week. And depending on, they'll set that on Sunday usually, so we don't know. We know soccer won't be Thursday. Soccer's a Friday, Saturday, whereas Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be baseball and softball there at Hot Springs, Lakeside, hosting that. There's a series between these two teams. They played 7 times, Russellville and Lakeside has, since 2016. Russellville leads the series. They've not lost to Lakeside. They've won 6 and tied 1. The most previous match was a weekend tournament last year when both teams went scoreless. But Russellville dominating this series, not just winning and being undefeated, 6-0-1, but just shutting out Lakeside. They've only allowed 4 goals to the Rams and never more than 1 in a game. While Russellville, they scored 16 goals in the 7 games against Lakeside. In 2023, both these teams met at UCA for the 5A state championship. Russellville won that game 1-0. Lakeside was under the direction of brand new coach at the time, Ben Pettigrew, who's now in his 4th season. They decided to pack it in, and Russellville just let them play defense and knew that they were going to get opportunity. Got it, 1-0. It almost seems like the Lakeside Rams were content to lose 1-0. They just didn't want to get blown out. Russellville wins the 2023 state championship, and they've won, a couple since then. They beat Van Buren the next year 11-1, knocked off Searcy last year for the state title 6-0. But that was actually the only time these two teams have played in the playoffs. That was in the state finals. Everything else has been during the regular season. Even the COVID year, when both teams had only played 4 or 5 games, they met that year. Russellville won that one 3-1. That was back in 2020 when there was no state championship. So there's a little bit of history between these two teams, but it's been one-sided with Russellville winning. I will say that just happened to be staying at the same place where Hot Springs Lakeside is, and early this morning I went out for breakfast and didn't know who I was, but I saw the head coach for Lakeside, and he was watching game film of Russellville's game against Siloam at Siloam, taking notes, and it looked like he'd been up for a while. And I tell you what, you're playing against Russellville's boys team, they can keep you up for a while. They're a tough team to figure out because they just don't really have a lot of weakness. Even graduation, when they take a lot of players, Russellville just seems to reload, and that's what they've done to get here to the state semifinals. Your Russellville Cyclones 19-0-1. Everybody wants to know about the streak. Well, Russellville hasn't lost in a long time. 59 straight games without a loss. That is a 57-0-1 record. Sorry, 57-0-2 record. The last time Russellville lost was back in March 9th of 2024. They lost to Springdale, but 59 consecutive games with no loss. Hopefully they'll push that to 60 today. We'll take a break, come back with the start of this afternoon's matchup. Russellville and Lakeside. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Ready to shape your future? At Arkansas Beauty College, a career in cosmetology means your success is in your hands. And with their hands-on ACCSC accredited programs, you'll have the skills and confidence to build a thriving beauty business. Plus, with financial aid available to those who qualify, your dreams are closer than ever. Imagine a future where your earnings grow with every new client you build. It's never too late to start your new career. Call Arkansas Beauty College at 968-3075 today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Year in and year out, terrain changes, seasons change, even the rules change. But one thing stays the same. Honda ATVs show up ready. The 2026 Ford Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever. Built to haul, climb, and conquer, these are the machines folks count on to get the job done, and they're available now at Honda of Russellville. There's a Honda ATV built for how you ride. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs are for riders 16 years and older.
Welcome back. We're ready for action as the Cyclones will be the home team. Obviously, as the number 1 seed, they'll be in their home red uniforms, red tops with black shorts, white numbers. Lakeside in all white. Their colors are blue and gold, are the Rams, but they're wearing all white as the visiting team today. We're at Harding University here in Searcy, and so on the scoreboard here it says Harding and visitor. Russellville will be Harding. The girls played here yesterday. What they said was it's one of the best fields they played on. It's grass, but it's very well manicured. Russellville, our senior boys, played at Riverview. It's one of the worst grass fields they played on. But I'll say this, being at Searcy High School this morning, that turf had some issues with it. It got so hot, it was slippery for the teams. I think teams would rather play here on the natural grass field made for soccer. We're ready. We're just waiting for the officials to say, let's go. The assistant referees are ready, the head referee. We're waiting on him to blow the whistle, waiting on him to stop the music. We are ready to go. Cyclones will start it with kickoff. Harold Arias starts it with a kickoff. The leading goal scorer for the Cyclones on the season. Immediately past the touchline on the far side, Russellville will get a throw in. As we're looking across at the benches, the Cyclones are on the right side with Coach Jared Fuller and Coach Jonathan Bryant, assistant coach for Russellville, standing up already. And the Lakeside coaches, they were on the left side. They're already sitting down and surveying things as we're in the first minute of play. Immediately, Russellville with a throw in and going to get a corner kick, I believe. And let's see, what are they saying? The ball went out past the goal line, and we thought it was going to be a corner kick for the Cyclones, but they say, no, hey, it's a goal kick. And everybody, even Lakeside, thought it was going to be a corner kick for them, or for Russellville, so they get the benefit of that call. And their goalie wearing purple. You always wear a different color. He's wearing purple, our goalie in all black. He's wearing a purple shirt with black pants. The 50-50 ball was played down by Boster. Oliver Kucher with the header. Gives it off to Jesus Perez. Perez on the left side. This is Joseph Nava. Tried to get it to Arias, but they defended him. They're kind of already all over Harold right now. His brother, who is a normal starter, Orling Arias. We saw him down here in the stands. He broke his collarbone in the game against Jinx, Oklahoma, and so he is here with his arm in a sling. After the throw-in, they had it, we got it back. Pass come over to Kucher, and he kind of let it go in front of him. He'll deflect this one off a Lakeside player. If you're looking at the video, if you see a little trench in front of us, that's not the white touch line. That's actually where they had brought in a piece of equipment to change the lights for some reason the night before the state tournament, even though there's not going to be any games under the lights. And so they had put some sand there. It's already starting to fill in, but it's kind of deceiving where the touch line is. The Cyclones are going to get a free kick after a foul called on Lakeside. Right in front of us, this will be Keegan Fuller, number 13, team captain. He'll send this one into the 18. The header by Lakeside completely knocks it out, and here come the Rams as they have possession. They'll pass it over, but deep in their own end still. And they'll piss this one past the touch line again. Right at midfield, Russellville will get a throw in. Ollie Kucher will say, hey, I'll take the throw in. This time he's going to throw it back, though, to Sean Boster. Boster over to Keegan Fuller, son of head coach Jared Fuller. This pass through the center circle to Jesus Perez. Will try left side again. Russellville moving left to right, kicking it towards the indoor complex. The wind is coming at our back, so kind of across the field and maybe a little bit at the back of Lakeside. Kucher will get it over to Moises Vasquez Portillo. Jose Lara Escobar, known as Chepe, had 2 goals yesterday. He has it on the wing. Surveying it, he'll try to center it around the arch. It was touched out by Lakeside. Boster was fighting to try to keep possession for the Cyclones. A little bit of bump there, not playing the ball by Lakeside. No call there. Moises will center this one, but no one home for the Cyclones, and the Rams will kick it away, and knocking it down with his body is Fuller at the midline stripe. Keegan. Well decorated Keegan Fuller. He's got state championships obviously from soccer, but also on the Quiz Bowl team, where Cyclones have won double-digit championships in Quiz Bowl. This one goes behind the goal. It'll be a goal kick for Lakeside. Lady Cyclones won the game today. They lost possession time, lost shots on goal, but it didn't matter. They scored when it counted, 1-2-1 comeback victory, where all 3 goals were scored in the first half. Sometimes, I think it's safe to say, sometimes our senior boys can get bored at times because they go into games they know they're going to win. When it comes to state tournament time, that's when they turn it on. They did yesterday and won 6-0, invoking the mercy rule. Moises Vasquez Portillo just outside the 18. A double team, a defender falls to the ground. Good job by Moises taking on 2 players. They'll kick it in the 18. It's immediately kicked back out. But Russellville putting the pressure on. Lakeside has it knocked away, and the Cyclones will save it. Moises Vasquez Portillo, before it went past the touchline, he is thrown to the ground. A very late whistle, but the right call there by by the official as they threw Moises to the ground. Russellville is going to get a direct free kick here. They got to be 10 yards off the ball, and he's already, number 21 for them, is chirping at the official about it. But he hurled Moises to the ground. Keegan Fuller against that wind that curves to the left as he kicks it in the box. The shot hits the crossbar. See if Russellville can get a rebound. They can't. The shot by Nava did not go in. Hit the crossbar. Was not touched by the keeper. Russellville whiffs on trying to keep possession. Cruz Mesa Nava gets all the way back into our defensive area. But the shot on goal, sometimes the crossbar is your best keeper, and that's what happened there for Lakeside. It all started off the free kick by the Cyclones. First shot on goal for either team. Nava, who was the one that kicked that, number 9. He'll dish it just outside the 18. Again, player knocked down. That one's Jose Lara Escobar. They're going to let it be physical. Russellville with the header into the keeper. Harold Arias misses the shot. The rebound hits the crossbar, but they're going to blow it dead and say it was offsides called on Russellville. So we'll negate both those shot attempts. Instead of 3 shots on goal, it's back down to 1. You cannot get deeper than the defense until the ball's been kicked. That's the offsides rule. As soon as the ball's kicked, it doesn't have to cross first. As soon as it's kicked, you can go in there. And the assistant referee is, there's one on each side. One on our side, one on their side. He's got the flag up. He raised the flag when he sees the offsides happen. Russellville has it along the far side. Pass trying to get it to Jose. He couldn't get close enough to it. Lakeside will clear it. They have it still on their defensive side. They have not possessed it yet on their offensive side. It looks like it might change here. No, it's going to be intercepted on the pass by Moises Vasquez Portillo. He'll dish it off now to Chepe. Leave it left side. Nava send it into the 18, missing the header. Played down. Olvin Martinez for the Cyclones. Number 2, he'll give it back out to Oliver Kucher. Kucher eyeing this one from 35. He's going to bid it inside. Missing on the header was Chepe. Harold Arias chasing it down in the corner for the Cyclones. They keep the pressure on the wing. This one sent into the 18-yard box. Played down by Lakeside, and they'll clear it out. Boy, Russellville doing a beautiful job of keeping the pressure on. Jesus Perez taking it from Jose Lara Escobar. Sometimes I'll call him Jose, sometimes Lara Escobar, sometimes Chepe. Here's a shot that goes wide left from Olvin Martinez. However, the reason it went wide left is it was tipped by one of their defenders, and so Russellville will get a corner kick here. Olvin Martinez, when he kicked it, he motioned to the ref, and the ref had already had his hand up. He knew, yep, that did touch. 31:58 left to play here in the first half. We have no score. The first corner kick of the game. The Cyclones on the far left side as we face the goal. And a shot goes in and caught by the keeper. He leaped high to get that one. Good athletic move there. And gave no chance for Russellville to try to put that one in. The goal kicked by the keeper, played down by Kucher. Lakeside will have it, still in their own end through the center circle. Cyclones take over. Keegan Fuller will bump this one ahead. Russellville keeping the pressure on. Cruz Mesa Nava could not handle it. I think the wind kind of blew it along that far side and past the touchline. It'll belong to Lakeside, but Lakeside going to have substitution coming in. They did not have water breaks on the first game of the day here or at Searcy High School, but they have done it ever since then. So I wonder if they're going to do that halfway between first half and the second half. Russellville on the move. Lara Escobar into the 18. This one cleared and knocked out past the touchline. Actually goes to, I hate to say dugout, but that's what it looks like. Looks like a softball dugout with cement blocks and a roof over it. An open area. But where the teams sit, off the throw-in, Perez. In the corner, Cruz Mesa Nava, and he can't save it before it crosses the touchline. And the official, let's see, there's going to be a throw-in for them. Russell is pleading their case. But they're not going to win this one. It's always up to the head referee. He can take the assistant ref suggestion. They're going to throw it to the keeper, who can't pick it up. They throw it to the keeper. It's played by Olvin Martinez past the touchline right in front of us, near midfield. From where we're sitting, there's a bar in front of the stands, and we can't see where the line is on certain areas, but it's right in front of us. The throw in goes to Lakeside. They're on the offensive side, and they do possess it, but just briefly. Double team really bothering the Rams, but they do have it here. Jesus Perez with the interception. Lakeside getting it back in the center circle, playing it ahead. They tried to pass it ahead to a player streaking down the middle, but it was knocked away by Boster. Along the far side is Cruz Mesa Nava. Getting it back is Lakeside, and they can't get it before it crosses the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for the Cyclones. Daniel Garcia, the keeper for the Cyclones, will kick this one away. One hop on the 50-50 ball, and Lakeside converging on that, being aggressive here. Had it, and now going to his knee to keep his balance is Moises Vasquez-Portillo, and he's on the move down the sideline. Ahead, faking towards going to the middle. Now he'll stop on a dime and come back towards the middle with a pass to Jesus Perez, keeping it in front of him. Jesus going to take a shot from the arch. It's knocked away by the keeper. It's a loose ball. It's going to be past the goal line, and looking at a corner kick coming by the Cyclones. Lakeside cheering the stop, the Cyclones cheering the shot on goal, and the fact that we're getting a corner kick out of the deal. So both stands happy right now, but we'll see. On the last corner kick, it was caught by the keeper. We'll see if Russellville, sometimes they play this long, sometimes they just pass it. They'll play this one, a one-hopper into the 18-yard box, and they take down Keegan Fuller, and they're going to call a foul. Keelan looked like he was undercut, Keegan was, but they'll say on Russellville. So a free kick coming for the Lakeside Rams. And the goalie will take care of this one as he puts it down on the goalie box. 50-50 ball at midfield. The header by Kuchar. The Lakeside Rams having it, and then they mishandled it. Looked like they took down one of our Cyclones, and it is a call there, a foul right in front of us. As number 10 was taken down, and the official going over to check on Moises Vasquez-Portillo, who's saying, hey, isn't that what they got to do to get a yellow card? And as that one wasn't as vicious as the other one, still got tossed down. So the Cyclones going to get a free kick here. Russellville has to take everybody's best shot. They're the GOAT. If a GOAT was, if a best team was a person, they'd be the GOAT. 4 consecutive state championships, 9 total, more than any other school. The free kick goes into the box. It's played by the Cyclones. The header up and caught by the keeper as the header attempt there by Jose Lara Escobar, but caught by their keeper. Cyclones now with 3 shots on goal. The keeper has dove to knock down one, and the other 2 he's jumped up and caught. He'll punt this one. The Cyclones have it on the move. Harold Arias in the center. He'll play it out towards the wing. This is Moises Vasquez-Portillo. Trying to get around his defender. Just kicked it a little bit too far, and the Rams going to take it back over. The Cyclones taking it back over. Moises Vasquez, but playing it backwards, and sliding tackle made by the Rams. And we're going to take a quick break here. 26-22 left to play in the first half. We have no score. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
I choose to have my vehicle serviced at Phil Wright instead of going somewhere for a 10-minute oil change or a quick lube place because of the service, and also because at Phil Wright I'm able to get not only my oil change, but they know my vehicle. They've serviced it in the past, so they know its history. And they know what it needs. If it needs something else besides oil, it's available here. I can get everything done in one stop.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Welcome back. 25-14 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones tied with Lakeside. Russellville did have a shot on goal while you're away, and didn't factor in anything, but the sideline official was about to call offsides on the rebound, but it was a rebound attempt that had squirted away from the goalie, and there was not going to be no offsides because the goalie had lost control of it. Didn't affect anything. If Harold Arias would have gotten it, then we might have seen an argument from Coach Fuller. After this, Lakeside with it. Playing the ball hard, tackle made on the Cyclones and Lakeside. Playing physical, most of the times within the rules. They've been called for a couple fouls. They have it, and now squirts away, and Keegan Fuller going to take it over for the Cyclones, and he'll try the far side to Cruz Mesa Nava. Crosses the center line. Pass ahead goes off the leg of Harold Arias, and all the way past the goal line. It'd be a goal kick coming unless they touch it. We'll see. No, they're going to call the goal kick. The head referee is not signaling very vocally, and so we're having issues of just figuring out what the call is at times. A substitution coming in for Lakeside. That's what the holdup is. No score. Under 24 minutes to go here in the first half. Very windy day here at Harding University in Searcy. Off the 50-50 ball, this one the official does signal it's going to be a throw-in right at the midfield stripe for Lakeside. Ball goes past the benches, behind the benches of the tennis courts here. We can look down to our left and see the baseball and softball fields. Or the left of this field. They're going to back him up a little bit. I don't know if you heard the whistle, but he was getting a little too close from where the throw-in should be. Throw-in goes off Cruz Mesa of Russellville, so now they gain some space and everybody hustling down. No shots yet on goal for Lakeside. The throw-in is kicked up in the air by Cruz Mesa, head down by the Rams. They have it. They're going to turn and fire, and it goes over everything near the pine trees, way behind, open area behind the goalie. Cyclones have it on the goal kick. It's the first shot by Lakeside. That one not on goal. Say a little bit of a feeling out period maybe. In this first half. I say that, but it's been pretty aggressive for everybody going on both teams. But right now, Lakeside with one shot. It was not on goal. The Cyclones have 4 shots on goal. And the wind, again, really picking up. Mostly a cross breeze. It's really affecting big kicks like that one that goes way over everything by Jesus Perez. He knows he got to put a little bit extra on it, but that one sailed on him. We have no score, 21-46 left. Congratulations to our Lady Cyclones, defeating Little Rock Christian, the defending state champions, to move to the semifinals. They'll play Shiloh Christian tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll have it for you right here. Jesus Perez past the center circle. Lakeside Rams have it. The kick ahead is going to be intercepted by Jesus. He'll play it over to Jose Lara Escobar. Russell, maybe something brewing here. Moises Vasquez Portillo will chase it down before it crosses the touchline. He'll play it back. Russellville can set their offense here. Oliver Kucher. A lot of space they're giving him. He'll dish it on the side to Moises. Moises will send this one into the box. There. Kicked up in the air, and the keeper going to jump up and make a play on it. And he left his goalie position in order to go get it. Being aggressive, attacking that. 50-50 ball will be past the touchline. They'll say it's off Russellville. Lakeside taking some time here to try to get things situated. They want to orchestrate their offense a little bit. They're going to go with 6 offensive players on their side of the midfield line. They're on the move after the throw-in. Quick touch pass, played towards the middle. The shot goes wide left for Lakeside. Russell will have a goal kicked here. They're celebrating the missed attempt. Lakeside fans are. Lakeside was still having some substitution issues. And now they're going to call for a water break. They're going to stop the clock. They'll put 19:56 on it, so we're going to take a break here as both teams going to their respective benches for a water break. 19:56 left to play in the first half. We have no score. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
West Fraser is looking for skilled electricians to join their team in a role that's more than just a job. It's a career. If you've got experience with 3-phase power, 480-volt systems, and machine controls, West Fraser wants to hear from you. You'll work hands-on, solving real problems and growing with a team that promotes within. Solid day one benefits, competitive pay, and a culture that puts people first. Build your career with West Fraser. Apply today at westfraser.com/careers.
Johnny Story along for River Valley Furniture, still south of high prices. Have you been by the Ashley Home Store? You know, a lot of folks think that Ashley is owned by a corporation, but that's not the case. River Valley Furniture owns and operates the Ashley Home Store. So Doug, Leon, Hunter, and all the staff invite you to come visit. Consider this your personal invitation to visit River Valley Furniture's Ashley Home Store, just off the ConAgra exit of Interstate 40, Highway 331. Miller Roofing Company, proudly serving the River Valley for over 30 years, is seeking skilled professionals specializing in interior work with at least 3 years of experience. So if you're ready to bring your skills to a local, family-owned company that stands behind its work and its people, call Miller Roofing Company. 890-3499 or stop by their office at 318 South Arkansas Avenue. Miller Roofing Company, keeping homes covered.
Back here at the 5A state quarterfinals, we have no score between the Cyclones and Hot Springs Lakeside. They put some more time on the clock. Went to break. It was 19:56. They moved it to 20:06, and that's when the official, he had told the clock operator that's what he wanted. That's when he blew it dead. The head referee always has a watch on and keeps the time himself. Usually if it's in within a second or two, I don't think they say anything, but it was enough, 10 seconds for him to change that. So head referee counting, making sure everybody's got the correct number. And it'll be a ready for play whistle, so it was supposed to be a goal kick for the Cyclones, and that's what it will be to start play after the water break. And they didn't do that at all yesterday. Didn't do it for the 10 o'clock games this morning. Thought we had a water break, but it was an injured Lady Cyclone at the time. It only took about 30 seconds, but starting with the noon games at both sites, they started doing that today. The last few years, they've done it on every single game every day. I think it's a good idea. The Cyclones on the move. Kuchar not really being bothered by anybody. And move it backwards a little bit. I want to say that Russellville's playing passive. I think they're seeing what the defense is giving them. The first few minutes of the game, they were on offensive mode pretty much the whole time. Now they've backed off a little bit. They can play just about any style that you want to play. Long pass ahead, saved in by Moises. They gave up on it, and he's trying to grab it before it goes past the goal line, but he can't. We'll have a goal kick for the Rams. Hot Springs Lakeside and Russellville met in the 2023 state championship game. It was the first year for Ben Pettigrew, their head coach. He was the 5A South Conference Coach of the Year that year in his first year as assistant for Lakeside before taking over for Coach Moses, who went to Siloam Springs to be the head coach there. Coach Moses has his team in the semifinals where they'll face against Van Buren. A little scrum on our defensive side. Russellville coming out with it. Joseph Nava with it. They'll give it him space. Left foots it down. It's headed back by the Rams. Nava getting it back. He'll dish it on the side to Cruz Mesa. Trying to get some open space where Harold Arias could take over. But Russellville just having problems getting it to the center. It seems that that's where the logjam is for Lakeside. They're sticking most of their players, just packing them in the center area. giving the wings up, and now we have a indirect kick awarded to Russellville deep in their own end, or are they saying a throw-in? It's a throw-in. Jesus Perez will take it from Cruz Mesa. Big kick there, doesn't matter the wind. He can kick into it, and he does. Russellville with a chance here. They enter the 18-yard box. A left-footed shot caught by the keeper. Good stop by their keeper. Russellville got a 5th shot on goal. Well, I really thought that one was going to be the one, and it was taken by Moises Vasquez Portillo. He had just weaved it down the middle. Big kick by their goalie. Flips the field. And coming away with nobody really with possession, but now the Rams have it. The Rams go on the move. Trying to center, but in doing so, giving up some ground a little bit. And the Rams going to play this off a quick pass. It goes past the touchline. You can see they're a little frustrated. Russellville going quickly with the throw-in. And the Rams going to kick it back out, give us some more. I think we got to set our defense, but the Cyclones going to pick up some land here. They'll throw it in backwards to Kuchar. Sean Boster, the sweeper, will give it over to Keegan Fuller. Fuller tries it left side to Cruz Mesa Nava as he crosses the halfway line. Big kick to the 18. Played down by Jose Lara Escobar. He has to chase it out to the wing before he can get possession here. Have to go backwards on pass to Nava. Cyclones have 5 shots on goal, 6 shots total. Kick it in the 18 and knocked right back out. You can say they clogged. They got 4 players that are right there around the lead of the 18 in the arch. Moises Vasquez Portillo trying to split a double team. He does. There's a 3rd defender there. He has to kick around it. Miscommunication. He thought one of his teammates was going to be breaking, and now pass knocked away by Keegan Fuller. Rams getting it back in the center circle, and Jesus Perez there right at the center line. They give it to Nava. And Lakeside taking it away as Nava had hit the turf. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to you about what's going on in both brackets. We'll also give you stats of the first half. The year that Lakeside had made it to the finals was the year that they hosted the state tournament. A big kick by Lakeside. Now they got maybe a breakaway, but chasing it down is Keegan Fuller. And there's a kick that goes into the net, but there's going to be offsides call. You also actually could have called a foul. And I don't know what the call is, if it's offsides or a foul, but Keegan Fuller, the player that was knocked down for the Cyclones, is injured. His left shin is what he was holding up, and they have not stopped time yet. He pops back up. I don't think he wants to come out. He never wants to come out. It is going to be offsides. After the offsides was what could have been the foul on fouling Fuller, but the offsides happened first, and Keegan checking to make sure everything is in place there on his left shin, and he looks like he's going to be the one to take the free kick. The official over to talk to Coach Fuller, and I think he's asking about probably the foul. They've stopped the clock now with 14:59, so we'll have to reset ours. Russellville on the move. Kick goes to the keeper. Not really a shot on goal. And scooped up there. This is may fire up Russellville a little bit. We have no score in this game. 14:38 left in the first half. 5A state quarterfinals. Knew it was going to be tough. This is a 3 seed out of the South, but a 3 seed that's only lost 1 game. Their one loss was to El Dorado. El Dorado ended up winning the South. Benton finished second, even though they and Lakeside tied twice. Jose Lara Escobar out on the wing. It looked like he was going to dish it off. He'll try to split a double team. A sliding tackle made by the Rams to get possession back. Long kick down, and they're going to be on offsides. They had a player all the way down behind everybody, and this is an easy call for the official. Offsides rule, we'll keep saying it, is you cannot be behind the defense until the ball's been kicked. So you can't just keep a player down there. And the last defensive player, not counting the goalie, wherever Russellville is on defense, for instance, if you're on the other team, you cannot be deeper than him until the ball's been kicked to you. or kick to the over your head of the area. As soon as that ball's been kicked, then you can move. They had a player that was just down there almost. In basketball, we call that snowbirding, where a player just doesn't go back on defense and is waiting for somebody else to get the steal and give it to him. Ball was kicked past the touchline. Both teams going to sub in and out here. Checking out for the Cyclones is Moises Vasquez-Portillo, number 11. In for him is Byron Argueta, who had a goal yesterday. He was one of the 6. Running up to throw it is Keegan Fuller. There's a hill there. He has to run down the hill to pick up some speed. Actually, off a throw-in that goes into the 18-yard box, played out on the wing, and Russellville will save it before it crosses the touchline, or will they? Like I said, didn't save it, so we'll have a throw-in now before Hot Springs Lakeside along the far side. 12:43 left here in the first half. We have no score. Off the throw-in, Argueta with the header down, but Lakeside has it. Has a steal made by Martinez. Deep shot, and it goes wide right. The goalie dove for it, did not touch it, I don't think. If he did, it's going to be a corner kick. He did not touch it. Long kick there by Olvin Martinez. And he was probably from 30 yards out trying that shot attempt. The goal kick goes to the center circle, headed by Russellville, but goes the wrong direction. Another header by the Cyclones. This one, Boster, Cruz Mesa will touch it before it goes past the touchline and out of bounds. A throw in for Lakeside, and they'll control it. Russellville going to get the steal. Byron, long pass ahead over to our near side, played down by Nava. He's got some space to work with. He'll take a big left-footed kick. Russellville has a player down there. That's Harold Arias. He's at the corner of the 18-yard box near the arch, and his shot goes way up and over the crossbar. You have to, because their goalie tall and very athletic. He jumped up higher than what the crossbar was. You had to get it up there. And the Cyclones now with 9 shots, 5 on goal. One of those shots on goal was actually saved by the crossbar. But we have no score, nothing to show for it. Just under 11 minutes left to play here in the first half. 50-50 ball, the header by the Cyclones, Nava, laying this one down. Laura Escobar was over there, but the Rams going to take it away and push it away from Escobar on the defensive side. Double team by the Cyclones will take possession away. Argueta, touch pass from Harold Arias, tried to get it back to Byron. But they'll get it back. Harold Arias can't quite make the steal. And the Rams will kick it near the center circle. Oliver Kuchar, before they can get possession to go with it, will kick it back. Harold Arias just outside the 18, steps on the ball and keeps his footing. You hear people start cheering, that's usually a bad thing, because we're in the middle of the Lakeside fans. We have some Cyclone fans, but they're way down closer to below our right side. But like I said, they are easily outnumbered here by the Rams fans. Cyclones trailing the play as they're on the offensive side. Keegan Fuller trying to make a steal. They're in the 18-yard box, and there's a scrum for it. Rams going to come up with it, poked away by Keegan Fuller, and a sliding tackle by Keegan. Are they going to get a foul call? They are. Going to get a foul call on Keegan, even though he got a foot on the ball. He got a foot on the ball, but they're going to call him with a foul. They're going to give a direct kick to Hot Springs Lakeside. Lakeside celebrating some offense here. They're going to get a direct kick just outside the 18. That brought up their 2 coaches to talk to him, and they called the foul on Keegan Fuller, but like I said, he had touched the ball with his foot. Usually they'll let you do whatever if you make a play on the ball. 4-man wall for the Cyclones. They're going to mark them off. They can't be closer than 10 yards. So the head referee marking them off 10 yards away. No score, but this is dangerous here. Free kick coming. They've actually stopped the clock with 9:16. We'll reset that here in just a moment. Kicks it into the wall. It was blocked, and one of the worst free kicks the worst free kicks you'll ever see. It never got higher than the shoulder of the wall, even with the wind at his back. He did have a rebound, but he kicked this one underneath the scoreboard. So Russellville escapes that one. Didn't mean to laugh, but usually those free kicks, they get up really high when you have to get it up over a wall and bend it around. And our keeper waiting for the ball so we can get the goal kick. 8:40 left to play in the first half. We have no score. Scoring opportunity there for Lakeside. Could not get the ball in the 18-yard box off the free kick. Wes Boster, sorry, not Wes. Sean Boster. Wes is his dad. To Fuller, and now Byron Argueta, who's on the offensive side. Ball past the touchline. It'll belong to Russellville on the throw-in, deeper in the end of Lakeside. And it'll be Jesus Perez. On that far side, there's a hill there that goes up into the Harding locker rooms. If you want to get any kind of run at it, you got to climb up the hill and run down it. Jesus Perez will throw this one into the 18. Russellville missing the header. Byron Argueta kicks this one high and up onto the soccer center, and that takes some doing to kick it up that high. Comes down off the slanted metal roof, and we have a goal kick coming for Lakeside. We have no score. 2 shots for the Rams, none on goal. 9 shots for Russellville, 5 on go. We'll have the complete stats for you. Wind is actually so strong it's blowing our camera. If I let go of it, it'll blow it from one side to the other. It's been like that pretty much the whole game. 50-50 ball. 2 Cyclones were there. Cruz Mesa is the one that played the header down. Cyclones on the move here. Nava challenging center where they have all their players logjam. I'm telling you, all the white jerseys are in that middle area, and they're giving up the sideline and the wings to the Cyclones. But it's tough because that's where you want to get it to try a shot attempt. Russellville's shot attempts have come from 20 to 30 yards out. Cyclones have it on the far side. They'll play it all the way back. Their defensive players, Keegan Fuller, to Jose Lara Escobar into the center here. Moises Vasquez Portillo trying to get around defender. His shot deflects off a defensive player for Lakeside. This is going to be good for us. It means we're going to have a corner kick. Third one for Russellville, but it's been a while. And this will be on the right corner here. The 2 before have been on the other side. It'll be Nava with the kick. Next to him is Chepe. Nava will kick this one towards the 18, a little bit away from the goalie. The header by Jesus Perez. It goes wide left. 5:47 left to play here in the first half. We have no score. We got this one and one more game going on right now at Searcy High School, and that will conclude day 2. The winner of this game and that game are going to play each other in semifinals. That one going on is Searcy, the host team, against El Dorado, the 1 team out of the South. Both those teams actually a 1 seed. I'm sorry, El Dorado's the 2 seed out of the South. Sorry about that. Yeah, the 2 1 seeds that have been knocked out by 5A West teams. Siloam Springs, the 2 seed, and Van Buren, the 3 seed. And Van Buren, they just out-physicaled in their victory against Benton 2-0, but it felt like it was 4-0. Benton just could not answer the physicality by Van Buren. They swallowed the whistle too. They let them play. And now we have a foul called on Lakeside. A direct free kick awarded to the Cyclones. There's 2 types of kicks, direct free kicks and indirect free kicks. The direct ones you are allowed to score off of. Indirect, you can't score. You can kick it towards the goal, but it can't be a scoring kick. And the way you can tell is how the referee holds his arm. If it's vertical, it's an indirect free kick. And that one was more horizontal, so it's direct, but it's from about 45 yards out. Keegan Fuller with the wind in his face, kicking into the crosswind. He'll kick this one towards the 18 and goes in and out of the 18 past the goal line. No score, under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Russellville leading possession time, but not as dominant as they've had in the last few games. The kick by Lakeside goes to the center circle. Twice, actually, both times played down by Jesus Perez of the Cyclones. With it is Nava, and the double team takes it away. Russellville gets it right back. Kuchar felt the pressure. He actually turned the correct way, too. Turned right away from it. Nava trying to center. He's going to be fouled there. And they're going to stop time here and check on him. They're going to give a yellow card, I think, on this one. And it's not as egregious as the other one, but I think the fact that it's been some warnings given to Lakeside, I think the very first one probably was more physical than this one. But it is a yellow card called on Lakeside. The first one was warranted, I thought, back in the first 2 minutes of the game where they flung down Joseph Nava. He seems to be okay. And to the official's credit, he went and checked on Joseph first. A free kick by Nava. He'll send this one to the 18, and the keeper out there, and he'll grab it. Not really a bobble, I would say, but he didn't catch it completely clean. And if he drops it, that's a live ball in an empty net. 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Free kick does not yield to go for the Cyclones. They flip the field on the goal kick. Kuchar will try to clear it for Russellville. Played at the halfway line. The Rams actually knocked it away from each other past the touch line, and Russellville will get it on the throw-in along the far side. 2.5 to go here in the first half. We got stats for you. Yep, well, I'll tell you tomorrow's schedule as best we know it, with the Lady Cyclones playing in the semifinals. Russellville see if they can get one last push. Jose Lara Escobar towards the center. Nava. Again, just look, 3 players around him. It's just tough to get anything going. Boster coming up to save this one from going too far. He'll try the right side to Kuchar. Kuchar will get around his man to the wing. He'll stop on a dime. Left foots it towards the center. Olvin Martinez, he'll take a long shot, and it's caught by the keeper there. And minute 48 left. He's waiting for everybody to get down the field. Smart keeper. And take the big kick off the drop kick. Is headed down by Boster, but the Rams have it just outside the center circle, playing it backwards. No score. Minute 35 left in the first half. Jesus Perez getting it to Martinez. Joseph Nava. Nava getting around again, a defender, playing this to the center, and the Lakeside for some reason is going to play this all the way out to the side. The wind's going to take it past the goal line. I think they were, first of all, they could have just cleared it down the field and thought it might be past the touch line. It's actually going to be a corner kick for the Cyclones. And that's a corner kick. They're having to back up Lakeside. Got some umbrellas in our way, people yielding the sun, but tough to do that with the wind the way it is. The corner kick into the 18-yard box. Martinez still in the box, will turn and fire this one. The header straight up in the air by Byron Argueta, and he'll catch it right in front of the post. Russellville been all around it, but just no really big clean look. That's the way it's been. Jesus Perez playing this down, but going the wrong direction. The Rams take it away. Let's see if they can get a chance. They're going to race for it, but Keegan Fuller kicks it off to Rams. That should have been a handball, and the official didn't see it. Russellville playing through it, and with possession, Byron Argueta over on like far side with 20 seconds left, trying to go get something done quickly. Jose Lara Escobar with a Chester down, and on the far side, Russellville, will they get a corner kick? They will with 8 seconds. I don't think they're going to get lined up in time with 5 seconds for trying to corner kick. We'll see if the Cyclones can do it, and they can't even get the kick off. They tried, They can't get the kick off. We've come to the end of the first half. We are scoreless. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have stats for you from this first half. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Russellville School District has opportunities for you. Russellville School District currently has openings for custodial positions. Shifts are 2 in the afternoon until 10 p.m. Monday through Friday with an 11-month contract. This position has benefits, paid sick time, personal time, and retirement plans included. Insurance is offered. Russellville School District, achieving excellence together. Call 968-1306 or visit rsdk12.net to apply online and join the team.
Since 1971, Sorrell's Body Shop's top priority has been customer satisfaction. The folks at Sorrell's get the job done right by providing their customers state-of-the-art equipment and highly skilled professional service technicians. The mission at Sorrell's is to deliver the most professional, ethical, highest quality service while giving back to their community every day. Sorrell's Body Shop, proudly supporting the Russellville school system. Go Cyclones.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
High school students, are you ready to level up your future? If you're a rising junior, Arkansas Tech's Preview Day Level Up is going to help you unlock your potential. Join us on June 4th to visit the campus, visit with professors, learn about our amazing honors program, and find out how to hack your way to a better ACT score. A better score means more scholarship money for college. Come see what it's like to be an ATU student. Register today at atu.edu/levelup.
Welcome back. We're at the half in the 5A state semifinals here at Harding University in Searcy, Arkansas. Russellville Cyclones and Hot Springs Lakeside tied at 0 in this first half. The winner of this game will move on to play in the state semifinals tomorrow. It's the quarterfinals, semifinals tomorrow. And they'll play at 4 o'clock. The winner of the Searcy El Dorado game, that game at half also, but El Dorado with a 1-0 lead over the host team, the Searcy Lions. Earlier today on the boys' side, Van Buren shut out Benton 2-0. Salem Springs beat Pulaski Academy 4-1. And so it looks like an all-West final on the semifinals on the other side of the bracket with Van Buren against Salem Springs. That'll be the 12 o'clock game on the boys' side, with the 4 o'clock game we hoping are including the Russellville Cyclones. On the girls' side, the stage has been set for the 2 semifinals tomorrow. The 10 o'clock game, the Lady Cyclones, as they defeat Little Rock Christian, the defending state champions. Won't have back-to-back state champions on the girls' side. Russellville won that game 2-1 earlier today. Shiloh came back to beat Lakeside, and so the 10 o'clock game tomorrow will be Russellville against Shiloh Christian, 2 conference opponents going at it. Lady Cyclones swept Shiloh Christian this year. Hard to beat a team 3 times, but that'll be at 10 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow, we'll see the host team, the Searcy Lions, as they shut out Benton 3-0. They'll take on Salem Springs, who shut out Maumelle 7-0. That's a look at what's been going on. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll have stats from this first half. Scoreless first half for both teams. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
I used to buy chicken whenever I grocery shopped and didn't think much about it. Then somebody told me about Chicken Mart. Now I shop there before I go grocery shopping every time. This place is great for feeding your family on a budget, but if you see a deal, they don't last long. So visit Chicken Mart at 1808 South Arkansas Avenue and 106 Weir Road, Suite 3. Stretch your dollar with Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Running a small business should be about growth, not paperwork. That's why Union Bank offers auto books, an easy way to send invoices, accept payments, and manage cash flow right inside your Union Bank app. Get paid faster with online links, in-app invoicing, or contactless payments with the money going straight to your Union Bank account, helping you grow small business. Visit Union Bank today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at gounion.bank. That's gounion.bank today.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Back to the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, when we were thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. A scoreless first half here in the 5A state quarterfinals between Russellville and Hot Springs Lakeside. The stats look like this: 12 shots for the Cyclones, 7 of them on goal. 2 shots for Lakeside. Neither one of those shots were on goal. There are 4 corner kicks for the Cyclones, 0 for the Rams, 6 free kicks for Russellville, and 2 free kicks for Lakeside. There was 1 yellow card handed out. Could have been 3, but there was 1 handed out, and that went to Lakeside. Russellville and Lakeside tied at 0. We're going to take another break. That's all right, Stephen. Try to get ahead a little bit. And then we come back, we'll have the second half for you. Scoreless first half. The state quarterfinals winner goes to the semis tomorrow at 4 o'clock. This is Cyclones Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Are you looking for a new career? Since 1982, Arkansas Beauty College has provided well-rounded education for your future success, allowing you to be your own boss, just like Sharon Callahan, who owns Hair Tech Studios.
My educators, I had 2 of them, were very inspiring, and everybody helped me out and helped me through it, and they always encouraged us all to do our very best. By the time I got out of U School, I thought I could apply for a job anywhere in this town.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
I choose to have my vehicle serviced at Phil Wright instead of going somewhere for a 10-minute oil change or a quick lube place because of the service, and also because at Phil Wright I'm able to get not only my oil change, but they know my vehicle, they've serviced it in the past, so they know it's history and they know what it needs. If it needs something else besides oil, it's available here. I can get everything done in stock.
Year in and year out, terrain changes, seasons change, even the rules change. But one thing stays the same. Honda ATVs show up ready. The 2026 Ford Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever. Built to haul, climb, and conquer, these are the machines folks count on to get the job done, and they're available now at Honda of Russellville. There's a Honda ATV built for how you ride. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs for riders 16 years and older.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today for its compassion mix at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
CJC Dardanelle Russellville, an Arkansas River Valley radio station. Locally owned, locally proud. This is River Country 102.3.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start the second half. A scoreless first half, Russellville and Hot Springs Lakeside. The officials out on the pitch and waiting for both teams. Russellville coming out, breaking their huddle. Lakeside still in their huddle. Yeah, no goals. It was some action in that first half, just no goals to show for it. And you just feel like that first goal is going to be huge. And Lakeside, even though they didn't have a shot on goal, they had a scary opportunity with a very close free kick. It was knocked down by the wall that Russellville had set up, and then the rebound was kicked way left underneath the scoreboard instead of towards the goal. And so benefit of that for Russellville. Cyclones seemingly all the shots just have been right at the hands of the keeper. There was only one that wasn't. That actually hit the crossbar. Lakeside will kick off to start the second half. Lakeside doesn't have enough players on. We're waiting to count. Okay, I think they're running on one now, and all right, we should be good. And we're underway, waiting for that whistle. Lakeside playing it back instead of forward. All the way back to their end. They flip in, so still have that cross breeze, but it's just a tad to the back of Russellville for this half. Russellville will be heading into the sunshine towards the west. So a little bit more away from us as we're not quite at center from where our location is. Lakeside going to kick it ahead. So far the speed of Russellville has been able to keep up with their sweeper and two defenders. They'll clear this one, kick it back towards the bench of Lakeside, and they'll have a throw in, but Russellville putting it back on the other side of midfield before they did have the throw in. Harold Arias back there almost by himself on the offensive side, because when you look at all those white jerseys around, you realize, oh, there's nobody around him. Wearing a red shirt, everybody just swarming him with white shirts as they start defensive side. An intercepted pass there by Moises Vasquez Portillo. Harold Arias in traffic, going to deliver this one to Lar Escobar. His shot deflects off a defender, and are they going to be able to chase it down? They do, and not just kick it past the touchline, they'll save it. It will go out, but off Russellville.
Yeah, that's good. One yellow's not, it's okay. Thank you.
And we have a yellow card. Is it called on the coach? I think Coach Fuller just got the yellow card. Oh no, a handball is what they had called now on that. Did they give a yellow card to the coach? Not sure about that. Yeah, they called a handball on Russellville. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the call is after that. It's definitely not a yellow card on a player. And while we're waiting, Lakeside going to sub in. We stop the clock. They're going to put 38-11 back on the clock. So we'll get ours set and back to action. Russellville taking over after whatever was called. They don't really communicate that. Don't have usually have a PA guy to explain it to you. Some other sports can. Alvin Martinez gets it to Arias, a little bit behind him. He had to stop what he was doing. He'll center it to Jesus Perez. Russellville on the move here, and then cleared out by Lakeside. I'll say this, Lakeside's defense has been really good it's been hard for Russellville to get a clean look, even with 7 shots on goal in that first half. Here's a deep kick to the 18. It's headed out by Lakeside. A couple players, one each side, whiffing on it. Cyclones keeping it. Cruz Mesa Nava along the left side. Near the side, he's going to be knocked down on the wing, and we are going to get a foul called on Lakeside as they knock down Cruz Mesa. So Russellville will get a free kick from inside 25 yards out is what I'm guessing. We'll wait and see officially where they put it down. Hard to tell when it's not on a football field, you know. Plus, the angle that we're at, can't really see the lines on this far left side. But my guess is it's easily within 25 yards, maybe 20, close to that 18-yard box. They have a 2-man wall set up in front of Cruz Mesa Nava. He'll send it to the 18, and the sails on him a little bit. The header headed out by the Rams. Martinez, his shot from deep, it deflects off a defensive player and goes past the goal line. And so when it went past the goal line, Lakeside player actually tried to kick it and he whiffed on it. And so the Cyclones are going to get a corner kick. It's the 5th corner kick of the game for Russellville. First one of the second half. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Joseph Nava, wind in his face. Will bend this one. The header by their defensive player will do it again. He headed it straight back towards where it came from, and it goes past the goal line. So another corner kick. This one a little bit further out on the 18-yard box, played down, and now whistle, and we got a free kick coming for Hot Springs Lakeside. 2 corner kicks for the Cyclones yield nothing. 4.5 minutes into the second half. We have no score at the 5A state quarterfinals. Happy you're joining us. We're on 102.3. We're also streaming the video on Cyclone Booth YouTube channel. We're happy to do both for you. Cyclones had possession on the offensive side, taken away by the Rams. They pack it in so much, and I think their offense at times is just somebody sprint. That's what they have right now. If they would have kicked it to him, it would have been offsides. They are going to kick it, and it is going to be offsides. There it is. Number 21 was well offsides. He was about 3 yards past, and now he's going to get a yellow card because he continued to play on and he kicked. And I don't know if this is second one or not. That's his second yellow card. So 2 yellow cards equal 1 red card, and if that is in fact his second one, I think it is on number 21. What that means is he cannot finish the game, and in fact if they play again, I think he has to sit out the first half of his next game. Russellville will get a free kick out of it. And just frustration there, to be honest with you. And he continued to play on, took a shot. You're not supposed to do that. It was a good call on the offsides call. Cyclones are going to get a free kick. Lakeside going to get one. You wonder if this is a makeup call to appease the fans. They had stopped the clock, so we have to readjust ours. 34:29 left here in the match with Russellville, and Lakeside tied at 0. Interesting things going on, action, but just no scoring. Big kick goes to the 18, played down by the Cyclones. They'll turn and kick it back out. Russellville has been behind, not that they're behind now, but they've been behind late in some games this year. A couple actually come to mind. One of them, Siloam Springs, the one tie that we had. Russellville trailed 1-0 with 6 minutes left. Got a penalty kick to tie it. That kept the record intact. Since then, Russellville has won 6 in a row, 5 to close out the regular season, and then, of course, yesterday, defeating Marion 6-0. Cruz Mesa Nava will get the pass from Fuller. Gets it to Jesus Perez. Perez blocking this one. Russellville it's hard to get anything going. No flow right now because they're being stifled by the defense of Hot Springs Lakeside. the defense from the Cyclones has been equally as good. That's why we have 2 clean sheets for both teams right now, 0-0. Lakeside on the move. Fuller with the steal. Jose Lara Escobar chests it down. He'll have to retreat to get it, and now he's on the move along the right sideline. Entering close to the box, he's on the wing on the far side, trying to center it himself. Rather than run into a double team, he'll kick it back to Nava, who sees it knocked away, and Jesus Perez has to play it back all the way across the center line. Oliver Kuchar along the far side. Get around his defender into the 18. It's going to roll all the way past the goal line. Russellville going to have to feed off the crowd against them. We do have some Cyclones here, but I said before it's 8-1, I think, and I was counting, and that's what I kind of just counted about 10 minutes before we went on the air. People here and fans of Lakeside outnumbering the fans of the Cyclones, but that's okay. You take that on too. A goal kick for Lakeside. Not a deep kick this time. They'll kick it soft. Interesting play there. Russellville going to intercept this one. Kick it goes into the 18-yard box, and Harold Arias gets close and have a sliding stop made by their keeper because they were just going to let that go, and I don't think it was going to go past the goal line. Their defender, instead of taking it, was shielding the Cyclones from getting close. This one they drop kick. That's what I thought they should have done the first time. But when your opponent makes a mistake, don't wake him up. Ball near the center line, played back by Lakeside. Sometimes you do this to space it out. It looked like they were going right side, but a nice knockaway there by Moises Vasquez Portillo. Up around his shoulder, and he's able to kick it down. Ball back to the center circle. Olin Martinez catches this one nicely. It's knocked away, and it's going to go past the touch line here. And Russellville will have a throw in. Let's see if they're set up their offense there. They're going to keep the 2 defenders and sweeper back here. And the throw in, trying to get it to Moises. Can't come out of there with it. Keegan Fuller, team captain, sending along the far side to Kuchar. We could just get Harold Arias involved. He's averaging 1 goal a game, and Kuchar taken down. And they're going to say no foul. In fact, it's past the touchline off of Russellville. 30 minutes, 21 seconds left to play in the match. We have no score. Another throw in coming for Lakeside. They have a substitution. We're going to take a break here. We have no score. 30 minutes left in the match. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
West Fraser is looking for skilled electricians to join their team in a role that's more than just a job. It's a career. If you've got experience with 3-phase power, 480-volt systems, and machine controls, West Fraser wants to hear from you. You'll work hands-on, solving real problems and growing with a team that promotes within. Solid day-one benefits, competitive pay, and a culture that puts people first. Build your career with West Fraser. Apply today at westfraser.com/careers.
South of high prices is more than just a slogan. Johnny Story in for River Valley Furniture. You know, Leon and Doug and their dad, the late Danny Duval, had a commitment for more than 3 decades, and that commitment was to provide great furniture value at a reasonable cost, south of high prices. And that's exactly what they do, along also now with Danny's grandson, Hunter, at River Valley Furniture locations on North Elmira and the new Ashley Home Store, Highway 331.
Well, just a touch foul called on Russellville during the last part of that break, and they're going to Lakeside's going to get a free kick from very close in, and a lot of players, coaches, palms up. They don't understand that call. The kick goes into the 18-yard box. They miss the header, goes past the goal line. And Daniel Garcia, the keeper, will get the goal kick. Yeah, I do not understand that foul call that gave them that free kick, but that's been 2 of them that we haven't gotten. And when I mentioned that it was 2 yellow cards on number 21, I misspoke. It was his first one. It was a different player that got one. So he's back out on the pitch right now. Russellville and Lakeside scoreless. 28 minutes left to play in the match. Harold Arias just can't get him going because they are swarming him. Goalie all the way out, and he's getting a big leg into this one. Goes all the way back and past the touchline. Usually we don't see keepers with this big a leg, but that may be the strongest one of what we've seen this year. Russellville off the throw-in will throw it back to Boster. Give it over to Garcia and kick this one low. Playing it to his players, Olvin Martinez. Ahead to Moises Vasquez Portillo. Started left, come back to the center. Tried to kick it through Martinez. He jumped up. It still hit him in the heel, but Russellville still with possession. Laura Escobar back to Martinez. Stops, comes back to left. Swarm there, trying to get somebody loose. Russellville's going to get knocked down, and they will call a foul there. As did not make a play on the ball, tripped him up. And Moises Vasquez Portillo, the senior, seems to be fine. The free kick just sails over the crossbar. That was close, boy. Joseph Nava, I bet that didn't miss by 3 feet. Trying to go top right. And he had the opening. Russellville went with a quick free kick on that one. 26:40 left in the match. We have no score. First goal scored in this game. It's scored in regulations. It's going to seem like 3 goals. It's going to be so huge, the way that's been tough to come by any kind of offense. Cyclones hopefully mounting something here. We need some good mojo. Everybody change their seats or change their hats or something. Harold Arias getting the pass in traffic just outside the 18-yard box. We'll center this one. Martinez just behind the arch. He'll turn and fire this one. Goes up in the air off a defender. Center mid, they're playing defense back there. They get kicked back down the other direction, but it'll be Lakeside's possession on the throw-in. Stoppage of play here, waiting to throw in. Almost thought we had substitutions. Lakeside didn't have any. Russellville's going to come in with 3 at least at the next advantage they have, and that may be right here as we get a foul on Lakeside. Again, they are attacking anybody that goes towards the middle, and this time we might stop it because the player that might be down, are they stopping play? Not yet. 25-20 on the clock rolling, and Jose Laura Escobar, sorry, check that. That's Moises Vasquez. It's number 11, not number 10. Is up, and Russellville will get the won't come in with the substitutions just yet. Olvin Martinez. 2 players back there for the free kick from 30 yards out. We'll see what Russellville has here. They're going to fake one way, and it will be Martinez who'll kick it over the wall and over everything. And so they'll have a goal kick. And now the Cyclones come in with substitutions. Russellville has not subbed much. Byron Argueta came in the first half, but he'll come in now. First time seeing Beckett Rogers, number 6, the junior. Wei-Shan Chen, number 18, into the match. Cyclones really need to find somebody in the center, get loose. Try to solve this defense from Lakeside. Maybe a steal. Maybe that's how it's going to happen. That was a close one, almost a steal by Harold Arias. Maybe some fresh legs in there. Byron defending on that far side. Good job by Byron. He's going to give us a throw in. Jesus Perez. They tried to get it to him, but he got kicked away from him before it got to Jesus. Lakeside with possession. They'll play it backwards. Big kick down the other side, and it'll be played out past the touchline. Oh, they're going to say that's Lakeside possession. It looked like it went off their player, and I think the fans think that too. So a break here for Lakeside, 23-15. They're going to get a big throw in here. Going to throw it towards the 18-yard box. The header straight up in the air. Chin giving chase. Bumping along that far side. And good job there by Kuchar, who got it away somehow before it crossed the goal line. They were trying to play for a corner kick. Wei-Shan Chin ahead now. Here is Jose Lara Escobar, but trailing the play. Lakeside will get it back. They'll feed it into the center circle. Misplayed. Jesus Perez trying to get the steal for the Cyclones. He can't. The Rams have it. They'll center this one, and giving chase is Keegan Fuller. What a play by Keegan Fuller to avoid them having a one-on-one with the keeper. The header along the far side. They're going to enter the 18, and the goal hits the crossbar off the shot, and we got a foul that's going to be called as they kick Beckett Rogers in the face, trying to kick the ball, but they kicked him in the face there. Russell's going to get a free kick out of it. But a shot there on goal. Officially the first shot on goal by Lakeside. It hit just off of Garcia's hand and hit the crossbar. Beckett seems to be okay. He's check and see if there's any blood. Wiping your mouth off, just looking, nothing there. It's the second close call we've had, even though officially only the first shot on goal. The Cyclones really need a goal here. That would make Lakeside play a little bit more desperate. They've been playing their style. Exactly what they've been wanting to do. I think this is what you told them. Lakeside A would be scoreless at 21:35 left. They would take that all day long. Russellville has just been stifled a little bit by what they're doing defensively. Ball goes into the stands. Russellville will have it on a throw-in. Beckett Rogers. Path of least resistance is to his right with Keegan Fuller. He had Moises to his left, but he was well defended. Russellville along the far side to Kuchar. Byron, Argueta, making a move through a double team into the 18-yard box. Russellville with maybe a chance here. Ball being kicked around. The keeper comes out. He can't get to it. Ball trickles past the goal line. We're going to have a corner kick for the Cyclones. The keeper had left his post there, but it was too hard to get through the sea of feet there. 4 different players around it. 1 for us, 3 for them. Russellville off the corner kick. We'll play this one closer to the keeper. No, away from the keeper. The header is out of the 18. Cyclones are going to get possession, but going the wrong direction. Kuchar with it. He goes past the touchline to throw in for the Cyclones. Byron gets the throw in from Kuchar. We'll do it again as it goes out. Substitutions coming in for the Cyclones now. Are they going to give us the advantage? They are. And now they're going to stop time here and say it's a water break. Even though the sun's kind of behind the clouds, we'll welcome it. With 20:15 left to play in the match, we have no score. We'll take a break as they're taking a water break on the field. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Miller Roofing Company, proudly serving the River Valley for over 30 years, is seeking skilled professionals specializing in interior work with at least 3 years of experience. So if you're ready to bring your skills to a local, family-owned company that stands behind its work and its people, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499, or stop by their office at 318 South Arkansas Avenue. Miller Roofing Company, keeping homes covered.
The Russellville School District is seeking bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. RSD is also looking for trip and shuttle drivers, earning $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors for $15 per hour. Drivers and monitors can receive teacher retirement, and drivers are eligible for insurance. RSD is a registered training site if you don't have your CDL. Apply online at the RussellvilleSchools.net transportation page.
Since 1971, Sorrell's Body Shop's top priority has been customer satisfaction. The folks at Sorrell's get the job done right by providing their customers state-of-the-art equipment, highly skilled professional service technicians. The mission at Sorrell's is to deliver the most professional, ethical, highest quality service while giving back to their community every day. Sorrell's Body Shop, proudly supporting the Russellville school system. Go Cyclones.
Welcome back. We have several people texting us, and Thomas Scott, also Travis Simpson. Talk about how nervous this is making everybody feel. Me too. I mean, somebody at halftime come up to me and said, what an exciting game for the girls. And I said, yeah, this one's a little too exciting. I want this to be a blowout like what we had to give our nerves a rest. The Lady Cyclones defeated Little Rock Christian 2-1 in an exciting matchup. This one, we didn't think it was going to be a blowout, to be honest with you, because just the way Lakeside likes to play. But I thought we'd be up maybe 1-0 at this point. So maybe that could be something that could happen soon. After the water break, a throw-in goes off a Lakeside player. Just like that, Russell's going to get a corner kick, our 8th one of the game. Maybe this could be a scoring opportunity that we've been looking for. Russellville's had some struggles on corner kicks so far. Here, they'll kick this one towards the box. Goalie came out, but a defender will play it down. We'll do it again. Russellville changing their look up a little bit before the corner kick happens. This one to the 18. The header by Byron Argueta. Try the bicycle kick by Jose Lara Escobar. Could not connect on that. And Russellville will send it back into the 18 and right back out by the Rams. The threat is ended here. Briefly, let's see if we can get a steal. Russellville converging, and we're going to get a foul called on the Cyclones. Free kick. Free kick for Lakeside, 5A state quarterfinals. The winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow against the winner of Searcy and El Dorado. At halftime, El Dorado was up on Searcy 1-0. We'll try to check that. See, we'll definitely check it before we go off the air. Lakeside fans making some noise with Stephen Berry's favorite noisemaker. Love that, don't you, Stephen? I promise I'm not telling them to keep doing it. I promise. Throw in along the far side for Lakeside. We are waiting as they are changing who they want their thrower to be. Throw towards the middle. Russell will converge there, and now the keeper Garcia coming out his post. They'll catch it, immediately roll it back out. Russellville going to try to change up the pace a little bit. Pass ahead, bump, and knock to the turf. The Cyclones back up. Ball still has not crossed the touch line. Lakeside seemingly in control, but Russellville trying to get it back. Cyclones do. Nava getting the pass from Moises. Has it taken away by Lakeside. And we will get a foul called as I believe it was Nava. No, who was that hit the deck? Nava will be the one doing the free kick. That was Olvin Martinez that was knocked down. You like to have the free kick, but they get to set their defense on it. .17.5 to go. We have no score. Russellville trying to be the third team from the 5A West to make the semifinals. Low kick. It goes straight to the keeper. One hopper. That's the first shot on goal for Russellville in this half. Cyclones had 7 in the first half. That's the first one here in the second. That's a testament to how that Lakeside's defense has been playing. A foul called on Russellville. Looks like a little bit of extracurricular activity. I thought Lakeside was getting ready to get another yellow card. The official came running in. But Lakeside just past the halfway line on their side is going to get a free kick. Kick to the 18. A couple of headers, a third one, a fourth one. How about a fifth one? This one by Keegan Fuller that clears the 18. The fifth one does. Escobar ahead to Nava. Along the right side, he'll stop there, keep it from going past the touchline. Left foots it. Martinez trying to get it. They're playing it towards the center. It was cleared by the Rams. 16-15 left to play in the match. Ball towards the center once again, and once again cleared by Lakeside. Boster retreating back. He'll play this one over to Russellville's keeper, who sends it right back to Boster, making them chase. It might be Beckett Rogers along the far side. It is. He's playing right side now after the water break. Nava along the far side with a deep kick, and it goes over everything. 15:35 left to play. We have no score. Oliver Kuchar will check back in for Beckett Rogers. Off the goal kick. Kicked high up in the air. Played down by Lakeside. Back over by Fuller. Perez around the center circle. Tried to get it over to Nava. Grabbed him on the shoulder. He's still playing through it along that far side. Nava now centering it himself just outside the center circle. Will kick it some open area. Can Russellville chase it down? They can. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cyclones. Oh no, they're going to say a goal kick for Lakeside. Substitutions for the Rams coming in now. 14:35 left to play here in the match. We have no score. Should we get to a tie, they played 2 overtime periods, but both of them are sudden death. They called it a golden goal. After 2 overtime periods, if they're still tied with the same score at regulation, then they do penalty kicks. It's the best of 5. If it's tied, you keep going. Russellville won their first state championship off penalty kicks back in 2012. Actually, Paul Harrell was the 5th penalty kick shooter, and right before he ran out to take a shot, his shot was going to win it. He went to Coach Fuller and says, "Are you ready to win your first state championship?" And then he went and put it through the net. The second state championship for Russellville in 2014, the Cyclones won on a golden goal in overtime against Greenwood. The first state title, they beat Mountain Home. The next 7 the Cyclones have won. They've won in regulation, including the last 4. On Lakeside's offensive side, Kuchar trying to play this down. Just having problems maintaining possession. As soon as we get across, it's just like we have no space. They are out physicaling us a little bit and not letting us breathe. And that's the way you play Russellville. It's worked so far, held us scoreless. Russellville can't get the pass along the side. That's an opening over here. Trying to get it to Byron Argueta. Lakeside will have it on a throw-in with 13 minutes left. This one goes off of Lakeside, off the throw-in. Russellville, Cruz Mesa, trying to go quickly here. We'll do it again. Substitution for Russellville. Argueta is going to be replaced by Harold Arias, who got a good long break. Good job by Byron. This will shift Moises to the wing and put Harold back in his position. Fuller will send this one to the edge of the box. Goes off the head of a Lakeside Ram. We'll have a throw in coming along the far side for Russellville. Cyclone's going to let Jesus Perez handle this one. He's backing up near the tennis courts over there. Jesus goes over the head on the throw by our 2 Arias and cleared by the Lakeside Rams. Russellville will have it, but threat's not there. Ball goes past the touchline. It'll belong to Russellville on the throw-in. They almost tripped up Kuchar along that far side. They're moving Russellville back a little bit on that throw-in. Perez got open spaces to his left. We'll see if he wants to throw it deep. He's going to throw it deep to the box. Goes in there and 2 hops to the keeper. Russellville wanted a foul in the 18-yard box. Not going to get it. Coach Fuller was yelling about it. So were some of the players, not getting the call. Boster on the backside. Play this one, and it'll go past the touchline. Oh, we got a foul called as Higgin Fuller is knocked into the brick wall. And player who knocked Fuller into the wall is trying to help him up. They are going to stop time and check on Keegan. They're talking about whether or not to give him a card or not. You can, it's the head referee's decision. He can listen to the advice, but ultimately it's his decision where he decides. And I see the assistant referee shaking his head no, and I think he's saying it wasn't egregious enough. They're over to talking to him, but they're not going to give him a card. He's trying to explain himself. Out of all this, it's bad for Russellville because Russellville fans want a foul. Not only is it not a foul, a yellow card or anything like that, it should be a foul. They're just calling it out of bounds Russellville. So, okay, not a yellow card, but what's going on here? 2 headers by Russellville actually goes the wrong way, caught by the keeper. Return and he'll throw it along the far side. See if Russellville can get something in transition here. 10.5 to go. Jose Lara Escobar near the corner. Ball knocked out past the goal line, and we'll get a corner kick for the Cyclones. It's a 10th one. How about 10th time is the charm? How about that? Corner kick for Russellville on the far side. Here's the kick. Just all our headers, we're just over the top. Just can't quite jump up high enough. Russellville still with possession, just on the outside on the wing, and this one going to be cleared by Lakeside. Popped up in the air. The Cyclones near the corner. We got an offsides call against Russellville. We're good shape ad-wise. That's good. We got 9:20 left and a scoreless matchup here in the 5A state quarterfinals. And deep kick goes to the wing here as Lakeside's on the offensive side. They'll turn and try to get around Kucher. Russellville will play it. And good job by Boster as he turns and kicks it out past the touchline. It's going to be a deep throw in instead of a corner kick. No, they're going to call a corner kick? Thought it was a throw in. And Coach Fuller saying that, saying, hey, this is a throw in, this isn't a corner. But not going to win the argument. So this will be the first corner kick for Lakeside. Off the corner kick, low, and kicked out by Keegan Fuller. Past the touchline, a throw in, which is can still be dangerous this deep, but not near as dangerous as a corner. Both teams, I don't want to say seem tired, but there's just a lot of walking around. I wonder, just because it's been very physical. The throw in goes to the 18, and jumping up to catch it is Garcia. He'll turn around and fling it out right side, going quickly here, and gets it out to Jose Lara Escobar. Chepe looked like they were coming with a double team. He'll pass it off along the far side to Oliver Kucher. Kucher in the front, the Herald Arias. They'll play it back. Russellville with possession, playing it towards the middle. It's been dangerous here. This is where Russellville usually gets it stolen away. Pass deflected off of Lakeside, and now a big kick there is going to be past the goal line. And I couldn't tell if that was Cruz or Moises with the kick. Ended up being a goal kick for Lakeside. 7 minutes, 18 seconds left to play in the match. Russellville scoreless with Hot Springs Lakeside in the 5A state quarterfinals. Lakeside giving Russellville everything they want. Jesus Perez off the center circle, took the 50-50 ball kind of off the shoulder. Played it in front for Russellville. Oliver Martinez pops the shot up and easily caught by their keeper. .6:45 left, clock continuing to roll. Their keeper will punt this one away. Played down at the circle by Boster. onside or did not go past the touchline. Nava, deep kick, trying to get this one to Moises, and it goes off of the Lakeside Ram, and Russellville is going to get a corner kick here. Time's getting short for both teams. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. Russellville will have a corner kick here. Fighting the corner kick for the Cyclones towards the 18. Caught by the keeper. I don't know if we're trying to bend that or if sometimes the wind just, I mean, it's blowing towards the goal, and you wonder if we were trying to bend that one in or if the wind caught it and pushed it in. 5:40 left. They clear it, but it goes past the touchline in front of our bench. Russellville, the conference champions of the 5A West, the 5th consecutive conference title for Russellville. They're wanting a little more here, though. Lakeside last year lost in the quarterfinals to Van Buren, 2-0. It always seems like they make it to not just to the state tournament, but they don't ever lose in the first round. At the very least, make it to the quarterfinals. They have won a state championship. Actually, Russellville and Lakeside won a state championship in the same year, back in 2018, where they were not in the same classification. They've been in the same classification ever since. Near the center circle, the Cyclones taking it over. Olin Martinez trying to get it to Jose Lara Escobar. He has a retreat to get it. Splitting the double team with a pass to Moises Vasquez Portillo, who's taken down, and they're going to say no foul. They're going to let him play on. Russellville fans upset. Lakeside fans charged by it, and Lakeside making a move. They have possession nearing the 18. They were trying to get some help down there. Did not have anybody trailing to play, and now miscommunication for Lakeside is going to kick the ball away near the goal line, but scooped up by the keeper. Since they kicked it, Russellville can have the keeper handle this and drop kick it, punt it, throw it, whatever he wants. He'll fling this one out to the left side. This one to Cruz Mason Nava. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. Missed header there by Lakeside, and off the missed header, the keeper out there, if he mishandles that, we had an open look there. Under 4 minutes to go. Lakeside with possession on the offensive side once again. A chance? No, it's going to be knocked away by Fuller. Keegan on the move. We'll split the double team here. Russellville something brewing here. As Jose Lara Escobar, defended by 2 players on his right. He'll get it towards the center. It goes through the legs of Harold Arias. Russellville with a chance here. Deflected by the keeper off the shot and cleared by the Rams. Russellville had a chance there. They got an open look. That's the best look they've had since early first half, to be honest with you. Russellville still with possession with 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. No score. Jesus Perez will kick this one to the tip of the box, and Lakeside with so many players there now. To the center circle, shouldered down by Boster, but he can't control it. Lakeside with possession. 3 minutes left to go. Boster gets the throw in from Kuchar. Jesus Perez plays it left side. Russellville around the midfield stripe. Keegan Fuller will get this one to Jesus, has it taken away. Russellville going for a steal, but can't get it. Lakeside moving backwards, now they'll kick it forward. 50-50 ball won by Russellville. Nava, no opening, there's just no opening. They have 9 players on the defensive side, only 1 player around midfield line. They're packing it in, just winning with numbers right now. Russellville can't get anything going because of that. Can't space them out. They've been disciplined enough to stay in their spot. Nava getting the throw in here with 2:07 left. Perez, a deep kick here, one hopper to the keeper, hoping for a misplay, but he caught that one. 10 shots on goal for Russellville. 1:54 left. Boster off the one hopper after the 50-50 ball. Russellville playing it back. No real threat here. Fuller along the far side. Maybe time for one push here. 1:40 left. We don't go straight to penalty kicks. We'll have 2 overtime periods, and Look, we'll quit after the first one if somebody scores. You don't play the complete overtime period. Same before you get to penalty kicks if we go that far ahead. We get a foul called on Russellville, a free kick coming for Lakeside. No score, minute 15 left to play in the match in regulation. Waiting the kick from the defender of Hot Springs Lakeside. 54 seconds left is when it happens. Played down by Lakeside. They can kick this along the far side. Russellville missed the header, but so did Lakeside. It'll go past the touch line, and Russellville will have possession. We'll see if they want to slow it up, but they want to attack here with 38 seconds left. Russellville going quickly here. Boster catching it. The Cyclones maybe saying we're content to go the overtime period. We'll see. Keegan Fuller, nope, he's going to take a deep kick there. See if they can spread them out. Russellville, Lara Escobar to Harold Arias. He mishandled his feet, stayed on top of the ball and lost his footing. That's not the buzzer, that's a fan blowing a horn there. 15 seconds left. You see here them counting down. It's only done here is what I've heard. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and we've come to the end of regulation with no score. We'll take a break before we get ready for an overtime period of soccer here at the 5A State quarterfinals. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
High school students, are you ready to level up your future? If you're a rising junior, Arkansas Tech's Preview Day Level Up is going to help you unlock your potential. Join us on June 4th to visit the campus, visit with professors, learn about our amazing honors program, and find out how to hack your way to a better ACT score. A better score means more scholarship money for college. Come see what it's like to be an ATU student. Register today at atu.edu/levelup.
I stood there staring at my grocery receipt, and I'll be honest, it kind of took the wind out of me. Same cart, half the food, twice the price. That's when someone said, "Go to Chicken Mart." Now, my freezer's full again. My kids don't hear "not this week" as much. So visit Chicken Mart at 1808 South Arkansas Avenue and 106 Weir Road, Suite 3. Feed your family without feeling like you're losing a fight with Chicken Mart, your local chicken and more store.
All right, getting ready for an overtime period. We may have some more time before we actually start because they're having a meeting with the captains at midfield, getting ready for overtime. Now, when I say we play 2 overtime periods, what we do is it's still going to be a golden goal. If somebody scores, it's over. But they do play 2 overtime periods before going straight to penalty kicks. Just in case we get to penalty kicks, what you do is you each get 5 penalty kicks, and it's whoever gets the most out of 5. If they're both tied, if both teams get 3, then they keep going with one more penalty kick and one more penalty kick until it's decided. Always it's exciting for the fans, but it's a tough way to lose that way. And Russellville, again, has won a state championship off of penalty kicks back in 2012. And what's funny about thinking about that, when I mentioned that earlier back in 2012, that was actually when the Lady Cyclones won their only state championship. So in 2012, you had both Russellville teams winning the state championship, and it wasn't just winning a state championship, both teams winning it for the first time. The boys had been to 2 state finals, lost to Little Rock Catholic in 7A, lost to Searcy in 2011, and then won it, broke through finally in 2012 is when Russellville had won it. take out the COVID year, Russellville has played in the finals every year since 2010 except for one. And so that's pretty impressive when you talk about that. So obviously not counting this year because we don't know, but 16 seasons, 16 years, take out the COVID year because there was none. So 15 years, Russellville's made it to the finals in 14 of the 15 years. And we're going to take another break, 60-second break, be back with the overtime period. We're scoreless, Russellville and Hot Springs Lakeside. And this is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Running a small business should be about growth, not paperwork. That's why Union Bank offers auto books, an easy way to send invoices, accept payments, and manage cash flow right inside your Union Bank app. Get paid faster with online links, in-app invoicing, or contactless payments with the money going straight to your Union Bank account, helping you grow small business. Visit Union Bank today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at gounion.bank. That's gounion.bank today.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
All right, they put more time on the clock for the break, I should say. So it's still another minute of what they're giving the teams before they come out for the overtime period. But set the stage. Here we got the 5A state quarterfinals. This may be the last game of the day. We're trying to check and see how the game went with El Dorado and Searcy. I think that game's still going on. It was 1-0 at the half. Okay, we're pulling it up here. 2.5 minutes left in that contest, so they're still in regulation. El Dorado leading Searcy 2-1, so the home team in danger of getting knocked out of the quarterfinals. Now Searcy's girls have already made it to the semifinals, so they will be playing tomorrow at 2 p.m. But if Russellville wins this one, it sure would be nice. I mean, I don't know who you'd rather play, Searcy or El Dorado, but what I'm saying is it sure would be nice not to play the host team on their home field. So as it is right now, Searcy on defense right now, no, Searcy on offense right now, and just missing a goal wide right. To try to tie it against El Dorado, but Searcy trailing El Dorado with officially 1:50 left in that match. 2-1 is the score there. We're scoreless here. The other games on the boys' side, 2 victories for the West teams, as both the 2 seed and the 3 seed knocked off number 1 seeds from different conferences. Siloam Springs beat Pulaski Academy 4-1. Van Buren beat Benton 2-0. All right, the overtime period is 10 minutes long. We'll get ours set. I don't know why I had 5 on there. We'll get it set for 10 minutes. 10 minutes or sudden death. If we go the full 10 minutes, nobody's scoring, we'll take another break and do another 10. Let's look for that golden goal here. Cyclone fans were cheering, and then the noisemakers from Lakeside, Russellville will get to kick off the overtime period. Lakeside has been late to get on the field a few times. 50 seconds left, and they have stoppage time, or not stoppage time, but they've stopped the clock over at Searcy High School because of an injured player for Searcy High School. But El Dorado leading it 2-1 with 51 seconds left. Here, the overtime period, we're scoreless. Russellville with possession. Keegan Fuller surveying the defense as he crosses. They'll get it to Martinez, tried to get along the side, knocked away by Lakeside. And now we have a foul called, and it looks like it's going to stop time. It's going to be a yellow card called on Lakeside. It is, and they're checking Olvin Martinez, who is still down after the contact. That means yellow card does not mean you're ejected, but it does mean you have to come out until the next advantage at the very least. Olvin Martinez being checked on. They are not going to bring out the trainers. He may not take the free kick because of this, though. He had tried to kick it along the wing. It was deflected, got it back. It was knocked down. You got to make a play on the ball. They let the clock run for about 10 more seconds, so we'll reset it. 9:21. We stopped it when they saw the official cross his arms. Our clock is not synced with their scoreboard here. 9:21 left. Russellville the free kick. Martinez, Nava back there. One lefty, one righty. We'll see which one attacks. It will be Martinez. He'll send this one into the 18-yard box. A couple of headers played down by Boster and going to be cleared by Lakeside. They stave off the chance by Russellville. Along the far side, Russellville get a throw in, and there was an extra push there, and the official not calling a foul there. The Cyclone fans wanted a foul call on that one. There's a little bit of extra pushing and shoving going on. They've allowed it, and that's the problem. If you allow it early, people adjust, and they could be adjust by continuing to be aggressive, even more aggressive. Hey, you're not going to call this, then I'm going to do that type thing. A deep kick caught by the keeper of Hot Springs Lakeside. He'll punt this one away to the center circle. Goes through the center circle. Lakeside will send a big kick down to our keeper, Garcia. 2 hops, and he'll roll it back out, catching it over to Oliver Kuchar. Kuchar running up the far sideline. Looking for an opening here. Trying to get it to Harold Arias. Russellville has just not been able to get it to Arias or anybody else out in front for that matter. Harold taking matters in his own hand. Got the steal. His pass knocked away, knocked down by Nava. Here's Jesus Perez keeping it low on the kick. It was deflected by a defender of Hot Springs Lakeside and past the touchline. The Cyclones are going to get a throw in here. Kuchar going to go quickly here. Gets this one to Martinez, who's along the far side. Big kick to the keeper, and it goes off his fingertips as it goes over the crossbar. I didn't realize that had a chance to go in. I thought it was well over, but he tipped it, and now it's going to be a corner kick for the Cyclones. First corner kick of the overtime period. Yeah, we're due. How about a goal here off the corner kick? The kick goes over and everyone through the box. No chance on that one to get a header in. Everything has sailed in this second half on the Cyclones. Every time we've had a corner kick or kick it into the 18-yard box, it's gone over the heads of anybody trying to get a header in there. And Lakeside, we're waiting them. They are not subbing in, but they are walking around. I think they're exhausted. They have not subbed as much as Russellville has. The throw-in ends up being a 50-50 ball won by Lakeside. Pass ahead, and Keegan Fuller, thankful for his speed as he's going to chase it down. Stops on a dime, kicks it away. Good job by Keegan. He stopped that one where there was no shot attempt because of it. Oliver Kuchar has it kicked back. Boster all the way back to Garcia, who can't pick it up here. Kick this one left side to Cruz Mesa Nava. Nobody around him. Check kind of over his shoulder just to make sure. Take a deep kick with his left foot and trying to get it to Harold Arias, but the header back by Lakeside. I'll say this, they have defended Russellville very well, especially in that middle area. Cyclones have not gotten anything going along the middle side. Cyclones with it here. Maybe a little bit of space here on the wing. Russellville fighting through here. Jose Lara Escobar getting the pass from Moises. It's deflected away. Cruz Mesa can't handle it. Goes back to Boster. Along the far side to Kuchar. 5:50 left to play in the overtime period. Played down by Jose Lara Escobar. Could not get it to Harold Arias. And cleared by the Rams. Boster will send this one into the other side. However, it goes past the touchline. A throw-in coming for Lakeside. El Dorado 2-1 winner over Searcy. So El Dorado punched their ticket to the state semifinals. They'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow against the winner of this game at Searcy High School. So the host team on the boys' side has been knocked out. What a play there by Nava, if you're watching it. That ball was going to go out of bounds, and he was standing. It went over his head, and he stuck his foot out behind him, was able to kick it back over his own head to keep it in. He has it, passes over to Martinez. Again, they converge, double team, triple team, knock it away. Cyclones can get it, but they have to retreat to get it. They do. Jesus Perez. Jesus along the left side. Cruz Mesa, Nava, Moises, Vasquez, Portillo. Moises on the wing, trying to make a move around a defender. We'll send this one into the box, but deflecting away. Played down, his turn and fire, and that goes way left. You can see the crosswind there with the American flag, and at the end of that wind, I think they're trying to bend it, just couldn't bend it enough. 4:18 left to play in this overtime period. A goal kick coming for Hot Springs Lakeside. We're in a scoreless overtime period here in the state quarterfinals. And Lakeside giving chase. Kuchar using his speed nicely, able to kick this one away past the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Lakeside, but again, sometimes you got to lose the battle, try to win the war. You kick that away and let your defense get set up. You don't want them winning on a breakaway. They're going to change up who they've got coming in. They're going to bring in a thrower and change positions. Again, even on this, they have 3 players back. They do not. They're going to try to win it with less players. That's what they've been doing all game. They do not want to give up any attempt by Russellville. This one thrown into the 18-yard box. The header by Kuchar up in the air. The header down by Laura Escobar. Russellville, can they take a hold of this? And Harold Arias had it, but a sliding tackle by Lakeside. Won by Lakeside. Nice job there by the Rams. They're going to be on the wing, a stop and go, trying to get around it. Kuchar with a nice play, taking it away. And Ollie gets it to Nava. Joseph Nava was trying to get it to Moises Vasquez, but the long pass picked off by Lakeside. Sometimes we're just a hair off. They grabbed Cruz Mesa right there. And the official was not where he could see it. But it happened right in front of the fans, and right in front of the fans. They saw it. This goes past the touchline, and it should. They're going to call it. No, they're going to say it never actually went out. So deflected off Russellville out, and this time it does go out, but it's a throw-in for them instead of a throw-in for us. And again, going to change up here. They're still going to play 3 players back. Everybody else inside the 18-yard box on the throw-in for Hot Springs Lakeside. Throw-in coming to the center. The header by Russellville, cleared. Or Escobar just can't get to it quite fast enough. Deflected out. Another throw-in coming for the Rams. 1:47 left here in the overtime period. The Rams looking for a possible shot on goal here. They're going to throw it in. It's going to be kicked up in the air. One hopper handled by Garcia, the keeper. This time he'll punt it and flip the field here. And they're going to call a foul on Harold Arias on that. That's what the suggestion is by the official on the far side. So they'll get a free kick, but it'll be on their own end. Minute 15 left in the first overtime period. I say first because it looks like we're heading to a second. Maybe not. Maybe Russellville could get a steal here. Free kick into the teeth of the wind. The header will roll past the goal line, stopped by the keeper, and you say, why did he stop that? If he doesn't, it's off our head. They're going to get a corner kick, so a good job. He's going to fling it out just past us, and can we take over? We can. Nava with it for the Cyclones. Pass ahead, cannot be played by Jose Lara Escobar. Russellville trying to get a steal desperately. 31 seconds left as they're playing it deep in their own end. They get it to the keeper. He's going to kick it straight up in the air. It's going to hit towards us. Staying on our offensive side. 50-50 ball played down. And Russellville will get it, kick it past the touchline. We'll get a foul called on the Rams. With Russellville, not a whole lot of time to do anything with it as we're the final 10 seconds. The Cyclones were ready to go with a free kick. Keegan Fuller will boot this one towards the 18-yard box, played down by Lakeside, and we're done with an overtime period. We're going to take a 5-minute break before we have a second overtime period, another sudden death period before possibly penalty kicks. So, scoreless regulation, scoreless first overtime period. We're headed for a second overtime here in the 5A state quarterfinals. We'll take a break as we are scoreless with the Cyclones and Hot Springs Lakeside. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, whenever we're thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Ready to shape your future? At Arkansas Beauty College, a career in cosmetology means your success is in your hands. And with their hands-on ACCSC accredited programs, you'll have the skills and confidence to build a thriving beauty business. Plus, with financial aid available to those who qualify, your dreams are closer than ever. Imagine a future where your earnings grow with every new client you build. It's never too late to start your new career. Call Arkansas Beauty College at 968-3075 today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast to see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
After an overtime period, we're still scoreless here in the state quarterfinals, and I could say that the stat-wise, everything's being won by Russellville, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the scoreless tie right now that we have. The game by the Rams has been, hey, let's just pack it in and not let Russellville just stifle them and see if we can get an opening ourselves. And that has caused fits for the Cyclones, but only given up 2 real scoring opportunities for Lakeside. Russellville, no shots on goal in that overtime period, neither any for Lakeside. This is the last quarterfinal be played right now. El Dorado has defeated Searcy by a score of 2-1, so they are awaiting the winner of this one. They did not give us a total of 5 minutes. They're going to say, hey, we're still good. It's just 10 minutes, so they're back out on the pitch here for the second overtime period. Again, a golden goal. First score wins. If we go through this 10 minutes still scoreless, then we'll go to penalty kicks. And it's a exciting but tough way to lose for the losing team. Stephen Berry, our producer, saying he doesn't have an edge to his seat anymore. You mean both, buddy. People are messaging me saying this is too exciting, this is too nerve-wracking, too anxious. Everybody just different kinds of break out the thesaurus of what you feel like right now. Scoreless tie so far. Lakeside has started with a kickoff. They have possession, awaiting the throw in. We switch ends again, so Russellville moving into the cross wind away from the sun. As we're on Lakeside's offensive side, ball being kicked out. Scoring opportunity here. They're going to send it to the top of the 18-yard box, turning and firing it away as Olvin Martinez. Not only did he kick it away, he kept it in bounds as he gets it over to Joseph Nava. Nava trying to spin away from pressure. He does, but he has to give a little ground in doing so along the far side. I'm not sure if the last time we've seen penalty kicks was for Russellville was in the state championship, but I know I saw one a few years ago. Hot Springs, I believe it was At Hot Springs, it was Nettleton against Mountain Home that we saw some a few years ago. We'll get a foul called on the Cyclones as there was a scrum there along that far side. 8:45 left in the second overtime period. A free kick for them. 8 free kicks. They had 1 in the first overtime period. They've got 8 for the game now. .50-50 ball played down by Lakeside. Harold Arias trying to get the steal, but can't. Now play it to the edge of the box there. Kuchar trying to get possession, and he's knocked down, and we're waiting a foul call. They are going to get it as they knock down Oliver Kuchar, who's slow to get up. And he was shielding the ball with his body nicely, and I could have called a yellow card there because it would not have been a penalty kick or anything, but it was definitely not playing the ball because it was with the hands that he got pushed down. There's a big kick by the Cyclones and not offside. It brings their keeper out about 3 yards away in the 18-yard box to grab that one. He'll punt this one away. Almost a miss punt there as he didn't kick as far as he had. Russellville with possession. Harold Arias trying to give and go. It was deflected out past the touchline off of Moises Vasquez Portillo, who was kicked off him hard enough where it couldn't go anywhere. Lakeside will have it on the throw-in along the far side, nearing the 7-minute mark left in the second overtime period. We're scoreless tie here in the 5A state quarterfinals, hosted by Searcy High School, but we're at Harding University at their soccer complex. All the games today have been played here or at the high school at Searcy. Day one, they played 4 different sites. They added BB and Riverview High School. Go down to 2 today, and tomorrow they'll be down to 1. Searcy High School will host all 4 semifinals, 2 for the girls and 2 for the boys. We'll begin at 10 o'clock tomorrow with the Lady Cyclones facing off against Shiloh Christian. And the winner of this game will play the 4 o'clock game. It'll be 10, noon, 2, and 4. So we're in some extra time here as the ball goes past the touch line along the far side. Russellville will have a throw in. Just need one, guys. Just need one. There's a big kick here. It goes to Nava. Nava collides with a defender and with the keeper. The keeper comes away with the ball, and Nava going to be slow to get up. Might have had the wind knocked out of him. And they're calling, are they calling the foul? They are calling a foul on Nava? Huh. They are, because it's a free kick. I understand if it was just play on, ready for play whistle, but I don't understand the foul on Russellville there. 5:30 left. Russellville with it. A move in the offensive side. Let's see if they can get something going here. Nope, it's kicked away by Lakeside. Lakeside again just bunching up that middle, what it feels like. Feels like however wide the field is, they'll tell your players, stay away from 15 feet from the sideline. Play that area. Boy, Nava taken down hard. There is no foul. The official has a delayed penalty call. He pointed over to it. I think he's calling with it. We'll see. Nope, he's not going to call it. He was pointing over to it. Nava has just now gotten up. Russellville with possession and then lost it back. Sliding tackle and a collision. Now there's a scrum. See who's coming away with it. Lakeside comes away with it. No, clear it. And they're going back the other direction. It's getting a little chippy, and you understand because Russellville's being knocked around and nothing's being called, and they're going to start retaliating a little bit. Nava kicks this one to the edge of the 18-yard box. The header out. Jose Lara Escobar, the wind's pushing that one away from him. He retreats back to get it. He has Cruz Mason Nava on his left, but he'll send this one to the 18-yard box and caught by the keeper. Gonna take a breather after that. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Big punt there by their keeper. 50-50 ball won by Keegan Fuller. Kuchar will get it over to Nava, back to Ollie. He'll move it. Go. Olvin Martinez. Jesus Perez, left side to Cruz Mesa Nava. Mesa kick it towards the goal, but it goes in behind the crossbar. We'll have a goal kick coming. A couple substitutions for the Cyclones. Byron Argueta will check in, and also I believe this is the first appearance we've seen of Rainer Linares. Number 5. I think it's the first time he's been in the match. Nava will check out. He is beat up. He's been knocked down a couple times in this overtime period. He doesn't walk off to the side. He limps off. They are tended to him now. Keeper will kick it, played down by Linares. Over the head of Harris. That's the way it's been. Everything we pass or kick, it just seems like it's a couple feet over our head or where it should be. Olvin Martinez plays it to Arias. Arias will kick this one. It'll go past the keeper off to the right side. 2:48 left. Clock rolling. Their keeper putting it down. And they're going to let the defender come take the kick. Not sure why. 50-50 ball. Collision, but nobody had it. Now Russellville has it. They'll play it back. Kucher will kick it over the defense. It'll be played back, and Keegan Fuller, a lot of open space along that far side, will have it. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Fuller into the wind. You can see that thing just die down. The header by the Rams played down by Olvin Martinez. Linares on the side. He'll move it not quite to the wing yet. The wing is between the 18-yard box on the side and the touch line. Kucher gets it to Arias, but he's got his back to the goal. Olvin Martinez, pressure coming from behind. He'll get it back over to Kucher. Kucher into the 18-yard box. The header straight down by the Rams, and the thread is ended for Russellville. Cyclones taking it away from behind. Cruz Mesa Nava snuck up behind the Rams offensive player. He didn't realize anybody was behind him. Mesa Nava will kick this one away while spinning on that other side. He'll send it to Byron. Byron on the wing, moves into the box. It's kicked out. Last touch by who? It should be a goal kick. Sorry, corner kick, and it is going to be a corner kick for the Cyclones. Corner kick coming for the Cyclones with 1:08 left to play in the second overtime. How about we end it right here? Corner kick coming into the 18-yard box, headed straight up in the air by the Rams, played down by the Cyclones. The Rams stand. It should be a handball. And let's see. We get a foul called. No hand. If it's a handball inside the 18-yard box, it's a penalty kick. They're not calling that. They're calling it a foul. Or no, they're just pushing it away and saying it's a throw-in for Russellville. They missed the handball. That should be a penalty kick for the Cyclones. Into the 18-yard box, played down and back out by Lakeside with 35 seconds left. Even if it's inadvertent, that handball would have given the Cyclones a penalty kick in the final minute and probably the victory. I would like our chances now if you give us one penalty kick. 20 seconds left. Clock is rolling. They have a goal kick. I think this is where we're going to end the second overtime period. Kick is away. Play down at midfield. Lakeside with a kick. Nearing out of bounds, and that's going to be it. 4 seconds, but nobody's going anywhere. We got penalty kicks coming. We're going to take a break. After 2 overtime periods, regulation, all that, nothing has been decided. Penalty kicks coming to settle this quarterfinal match. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
I choose to have my vehicle serviced at Phil Wright instead of going somewhere for a 10-minute oil change or a quick lube place because of the service, and also because at Phil Wright I'm able to get not only my oil change, but they know my vehicle. They've serviced it in the past, so they know its history and they know what it needs. If it needs something else besides oil, it's available here. I can get everything done in one stop.
Year in and year out, terrain changes, seasons change, even the rules change. But one thing stays the same. Honda ATVs show up ready. The 2026 Ford Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever. Built to haul, climb, and conquer, these are the machines folks count on to get the job done, and they're available now at Honda of Russellville. There's a Honda ATV built for how you ride. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs are for riders 16 years and older.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Welcome back to the 5A State quarterfinals. We played regulation, played 1 and 2 overtime periods. We're still tied, scoreless, 0-0 between Russellville and Hot Springs Lakeside. So let's explain, to the best of our knowledge, how penalty kicks go. Right now, they met with the captains. They decide who goes first, and then also all the kicks will be made at the same end of the field. Now, the way it is whoever goes first, they still alternate. You go 5 kicks each. If you're still tied after 5, you keep with 1 more and then 1 more until the tie is broken. Now, on our scoreboard, if you're watching our live stream, the final score, whoever's going to win, it's going to be 0-0, and then a team wins on penalty kicks. So we're actually going to change our scoreboard, and we're just going to keep track of how many is made. And so we'll do that. Wish I had a little thing where, like they have in hockey, where they have circles and you fill in the circle when they do that. But, honestly, I did not expect us to be at penalty kicks. I just did not. So it's been exciting, I guess is a good word to say, nerve-wracking, everything you could think like that. But we are down to penalty kicks, and I think Russellville loves the fact that they're going to penalty kicks. They're usually not in games as close as this, but they are also, Lakeside's probably excited that they have made it this far. Now, the Hot Springs Lakeside Lady Rams are walking out on the field and being cheered by their team, and they're going to go over to where they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it down to our left. The sun has kind of gone behind the clouds, but the wind will be a cross breeze. If you're facing the keeper and you're taking the penalty shot, it's going to be moving from your left to right. That's where the wind is going to be moving. So you pick your 5 best, and it can be a goalie. A goalie can be among the 5. You can do that if you want to. Russellville has done that before. And so you pick your 5 best, and I tell you, depending on if you win the toss, usually teams, I don't know. I would always figure a team would want to go second, or maybe not. I don't know. It's like college football where you want to go second, see what you got to do. Maybe you want to go first to set the table, but they've decided that. And again, the winner of this game will go on and face El Dorado, who beat Searcy 2-1 in a match concluded a few moments ago. And I guess before the start of the second overtime period, that match was done. El Dorado against the winner of this one at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow's semifinals look like this. A 10 o'clock game will be the Lady Cyclones against Shiloh Christian in the semifinals. The 12 o'clock game will be the boys' side, Siloam Springs against Van Buren. And the 2 p.m. game will be Siloam's girls against Searcy's girls. And, of course, the 4 o'clock game, El Dorado's boys against the winner here. Lakeside coming out on the field, and their fans going crazy. Russellville now coming out on the field also. Again, all shots going to be taken at the same spot. Daniel Garcia walking down for Russellville. Lakeside already down there. It's a long walk when it's your turn. I'll say that. And everybody gets 5 chances. Russellville is going to go first. And you always want to score, obviously, but putting the pressure on. The first attempt for Russellville will be Jose Lara Escobar, who had 2 goals yesterday. Chepe is what he's referred to. A 2-goal game against Harrison. Been playing since he was 6 years old. They're talking about it. The keeper can move his heels along the line. He can move side to side, but he can't move forward or backward till the ball's been hit. And we're waiting. Jose Lara Escobar. He's angled to the right, waiting for the official to give the okay. Moving up, he's going to kick this one inside the left post. Cyclones 1 for 1. And he moves back clapping. He's excited. We're excited. And now Hot Springs gets a chance. Into the goal is Daniel Garcia for the Cyclones. Tall goalie wearing all black. We're down to penalty kicks. Russellville making their first one. Jose Lara Escobar made the goal. Hot Springs Lakeside will take top shelf here, and they tie it 1 kick to 1 kick. So both teams with 1 penalty kick, both teams successful. The next one for Russellville will be number 9, Joseph Nava. He's been banged up a lot this game. He's been knocked down. Sometimes they call the yellow card, sometimes they haven't. He's lefty, backing off on the left side. Take a big running start at this one. And he'll kick it right past the keeper. Keeper dove to his left. The ball almost went exactly where he was standing. So Russellville with their second successful kick. 2 for 2. All it takes is 1 miss, 1 stop. Russellville 2 for 2. Lakeside 1 for 1 on penalty kicks. Waiting the second one from the Rams. Coming in from the left side, they'll kick this one, and just out of the reach of the keeper, it goes in. And Garcia almost had that one. Jesus Perez will be the next one for the Cyclones. Both teams 2 for 2 on PKs. And the Cyclones won their first state championship on penalty kicks back in 2012. Did it against Mountain Home. It was the 3rd time they've been to the finals, the first one that they pushed through. Jesus Perez, All-State, All-Arkansas Preps underclassman. He's going to move over to the left side of the ball. Take a running stop at this one and puts it past the keeper there, keeping it low on the ground. 3 for 3 for the Cyclones. Again, a scoreless tie at the end of regulation, the end of 2 overtime periods. We're down to penalty kicks. Both teams get 5. It's the best of 5. If it stays tied, we go 1 more, then 1 more. But right now, Russellville, a perfect 3 for 3. Daniel Garcia back in goal for Russellville. Very tall kid. Watching the hips of the guy approaching. Stutter steps, is knocked down by Daniel Garcia. Stutter stepped his way, and Daniel Garcia knocks this one down. Garcia with the save. He stutter stepped his way on purpose. The player for Hot Springs Lakeside, he started, stopped, trying to throw him off, and Daniel Garcia just knocked it straight down. He had 2 big saves against Searcy in the benefit game, big saves against Jinx, Oklahoma. He made a save, and now Hot Springs Lakeside 2 for 3, while Russellville is 3 for 3. The Cyclones going for their 4th one here. And taking it easy, just inside the right post. That was Moises Vasquez Portillo. He came in with the left foot. And in fact, Moises is still celebrating for this team. First thing he does is he goes gives a high five to Daniel Garcia. The keeper jumped to his right where the ball went to his left. The Cyclones are 4 for 4 on penalty kicks. Hot Springs 2 for 3. Now Russellville has 2 chances to win it here. The first chance they have, they could win this one right now if Garcia makes a stop. He's made 1 stop on 3 attempts. We won't even go to the fifth one. Won't have to. Straight on shot, surely not. They're straight behind the ball. The player is. Let's see if he angles or if he takes so straight on shot. He's going to angle to his left, hops back, takes a run at it, and it is through. I said Russellville has 2 chances to win it. They actually have 3 total. They can win it right here. If they make this one, it won't matter. We won't even do the last one because Russellville will be 5 for 5. And Lakeside, the best they could do is 4 for 5. The taking the 5th penalty kick is number 2, Olvin Martinez. Russellville can move on to the state semifinals if Olvin can put this one through. He's going to back up to his left side. Take a run at it, and it's going to be stopped by the keeper. Olvin goes down to his knees, and he's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Russellville had 3 chances to win it. Could not get the save on the first chance. Could have won it right there with a goal. So if Russellville wants to win it without going to extra penalty kicks, it's all going to be on Daniel Garcia, the keeper, who's made 1 save already, needs to make another one. I'll be honest with you, when he made that first save, I thought we got this. I thought it'd be 5 for 5, but Russellville finishes the first 5, 4 for 5. Hot Springs Lakeside 3 for 4, awaiting the 5th one. Went fast on the last one, we'll see. Off this one, and I kick it left side as we dove to the other side, and both teams 4 for 5, so we'll go one more. And then if we're not tied, then it's over. But if we are tied, we'll go another one. This is going to be Harold Arias, who's the 6th penalty kicker for Russellville. Nicknamed Shark, averages more than 1 goal a game for the Cyclones. Penalty kick for the Cyclones, waiting. Harold, they're giving the go-ahead. He'll take this one left side and sneaks it in the left post. Cyclones 5 of 6 as Harold Arias puts it in. Russellville 5 of 6, just need a stop here. It's going to end up somebody making a stop, some keeper making a stop, or a bad kick by somebody. That's how it's going to be won from here on out. Here's the kick, and it's in for Lakeside. They go on right side, and Daniel dove to our left, his right. Both teams now 5 of 6. The 7th penalty kick coming. Byron Argueta from El Salvador. He was number 12 last year, changed to number 7 this year. Game down to penalty kicks, and we're waiting Byron's penalty kick. Comes in, and he'll kick this one. It's stopped by the keeper. It is stopped by the keeper. Russellville now 5 of 7, and the Cyclones can't win it here, but they can definitely lose it. Russellville will need to stop this one, or they need Hot Springs simply just to miss it. If Hot Springs puts this one through, the Cyclones will be knocked out in the quarterfinals here. Russellville 5 of 7, Lakeside 5 of 6. This is continue or lose it here, and it's kept knocked down by Daniel Garcia with the stop. And now wait a minute, a flag went up. A flag went up. I'm not sure what the call is. And they're saying that the keeper moved it, so they're going to give Lakeside another chance at it. They're saying the keeper moved. He can move side to side, but he must have left. His heels must have left the line, so Garcia's got to make another stop here. And this one, he does not stop. Lakeside wins it on penalty kicks. It goes 7 penalty kicks. They hit 6 of 7, and they have defeated the Russellville Cyclones. Celebration for Hot Springs Lakeside, and our Russellville Cyclones have been knocked out in the 5A state quarterfinals. Celebration on one side. The Cyclones dejected here as they'll lose it. 0-0 was the final score, but Russellville will lose it on penalty kicks. It went 7 penalty kicks. Lakeside makes 6 of 7, and Russellville makes 5 of 7, and that's how it ends. The Cyclones will go home here losing in the quarterfinals. It's the first time that Russellville has not been to the finals since 2013. Be a tough pill to swallow, and a lot of seniors have just concluded their career here at Russellville. We'll take a break, come back to wrap it up. This is Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
West Fraser is looking for skilled electricians to join their team in a role that's more than just a job. It's a career. If you've got experience with 3-phase power, 480-volt systems, and machine controls, West Fraser wants to hear from you. You'll work hands-on, solving real problems and growing with a team that promotes within. Solid day one benefits, competitive pay, and a culture that puts people first. Build your career with West Fraser. Apply today at westfraser.com/careers.
South of high prices is more than just a slogan. Johnny Story in for River Valley Furniture. You know, Leon and Doug and their dad, the late Danny Duval, had a commitment for more than 3 decades, and that commitment was to provide great furniture value at a reasonable cost. South of high prices. And that's exactly what they do, along also now with Danny's grandson Hunter at River Valley Furniture locations on North Elmira and the new Ashley Home Store, Highway 331.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lose it on penalty kicks here in the 5A state quarterfinals. Russellville dominated the stats during the actual game, but could not get a score. I mean, 16 shots, 10 on goal, 4 shots for the Rams, just 1 on goal. There were 13 corner kicks for Russellville, 1 for the Rams, but it was the fact that Russellville could not score. Even through 2 overtime periods, we were still scoreless. On penalty kicks after 5, we were still tied. It was both teams 4 of 5. It came down to the 7th penalty kick. We stopped him on the 7th penalty kick, but they said our goalie had moved too early, so they gave him another chance at it. They put it through, and Lakeside is moving on to face El Dorado. El Dorado was actually here celebrating because they didn't want any part of Russellville, I guess. They were just celebrating the fact that Russellville got knocked off, but the Cyclones lose it here. Their season comes to a close. 19-1-1 will be their regular season, and also the 59-game winning streak without a loss ends. Could not make it 60. Russellville now through the last 60 games have lost 1. They've won 57, lost 1, and tied 2 as their season comes to a close. Now, it's really sad for the seniors because this is how their career comes to a close. They're going to walk away with 3 state championship rings, but they were hoping to make it 5 straight for the Cyclones. Again, the first time since 2013 that Russellville will not be in the state championship game. And they've won the last 4, but we'll have to wait and go for 10 maybe next year. The Cyclones lose it on penalty kicks here after the 0-0 tie. And we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate our engineer, Stephen Berry, for engineering this broadcast. We do have one more game, though, at least one more. It's tomorrow. The Lady Cyclones will take place in the state semifinals beginning at 10 o'clock tomorrow as they take on Shiloh Christian. That'll be 10 o'clock tomorrow right here. Thanks so much for joining us. This has been Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Russellville High School Soccer. State tournament action for the